sitting there going like this. And we're live.
Live.
Yay.
Hi.
Yay.
Hello, everyone.
To the Doc's Cat Party.
Yeah.
We have Jeff Kendall and Sir James Bowie and
Hello.
Robert and Joe Mayo and Robert P is over in the chatty part.
Oh, is he coming?
Oh, he's still converting DVDs over there.
Oh, okay.
Cool. And it's sad too. He's trying to convert Top Cat, the cartoon, to MP3s and stuff, and it's not working.
Oh.
I know, crazy stuff. Ugh. But for all of you joining us, it's Susan Day from the party.
It is.
Yes. So we're celebrating Susan Day's birthday. There she is.
Belated happy birthday, Susan.
Belated happy birthday, Susan.
She's 70 years old. 70. Woo.
Woo. Yeah.
I know. How does this stuff happen? I don't get it.
Well, she's not that much. She's not that much older than me. I could have had a chance when I was younger.
Yeah. I mean, the Partridge Family was on 50 years ago, man. So,
Yeah.
You would have had a chance when she was like 23 and you were 13, right?
Yeah. Well, I was. Yeah. Well, I was 10.
George is out there.
Hello, George.
Yeah.
George is right there.
And Jorgen. Hey, Jorgen. What's up?
Hello.
Hey,
Jorgen,
you made it.
Yep.
Joe, do you have this movie? Yeah, unfortunately, I have it.
And this one, Backbeat?
That one I like Backbeat. I don't like Nowhere Boy.
Yeah.
I had to do a little bit on research.
Since you're in Europe, you know this artist?
Yeah. What's that?
No.
Who?
Nope.
Who's that?
He's very popular in Germany. So, I thought
I'm in another country.
Helen Schneider. Okay.
Anyway, I'm doing a video on her. I'm trying to upload it right now, actually.
Oh, that's what's uploading right now?
Yeah.
This guy was popular in Germany, too.
Okay.
Yes, he was.
Yeah. I think he still is.
Wow.
What's that? Heino's brother?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I had to do a little research on Susan Day before this started.
Mm-hmm.
She had a big crush on David Cassidy.
Yeah, I read they may not have had a little fling. So.
I'm going to say they didn't, but she was wishing and hoping otherwise. But
yeah,
David,
what a beautiful girl.
Well,
that much of Susan Day at the time.
Yeah,
she was wishing and hoping for David, and I was wishing and hoping for her when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Weren't we all?
And
And there's
when you see
lover,
hello,
a good
Paul.
girl.
And when you see this picture, it's pure love.
yeah.
Ooh, nice.
She has beautiful kissable lips. Oh my!
I don't know what they look like now at 70, but whatever.
They're not that full, are they?
Yeah.
Not really, but
No.
He was one of the few Partridge Family
I'd kiss him anyway.
cats that actually went on to something else.
Yes.
You know, what she was
Without
in,
having to wrestle.
Yeah.
Yeah, without having to wrestle.
Yeah, she went on to the LA Law.
She was on the LA Law.
And, yeah. And
LA
I think she's retired now.
This is an LA Law picture.
Yeah. I
Yes.
think she may have retired from everything.
I kind of think she was pretty much every schoolboy's dream at the time.
Yeah.
Not mine.
Well, Jorgen, did you recognize the one that Robert S. held up a second ago from Germany?
No, I didn't.
Helen Schneider.
Helen Schneider.
She's had several albums, but her first two, she's almost like the female Barry Manilow.
No.
It's pure
That's
pop,
supposed to be something
cabaret
good.
style. So, but better than Barry Manilow.
Did she write the songs?
No. She did songs by Neil Sedaka and
Yeah.
You know, like other songwriters would write the songs and she would sing them. She did "Cuddle Up," the song by Dennis Wilson. If you know the Beach Boys,
Oh, okay.
you know, song "Cuddle Up."
Yeah.
Um,
This has always mystified me. Hot dogs come in packs of
Who knows?
8 or 10, and the buns come in 12s. Why is that?
To,
That's weird.
to
That
piss
is weird.
people off.
No,
One of those.
hot
I don't
dogs
know
here-
that one.
because
Hot
that
dogs
gives
here in Sweden come in 10.
Ooh.
Oh no.
Unless you
that
buy
gives you,
decent
Stumper.
buns.
gives you the option to do something else with the buns.
Yeah.
I don't know what.
Well, I'd like to know how far Joe has gotten into that McCartney book.
Yeah, I
Oh,
was
three-
about to ask.
Oh, the book. I think it was in the
The book.
singles.
Hi, Penny.
No, I read I've read a few, but as I was a few pages only. But I just got it yesterday. But as I was saying, the print is very tiny.
Yeah.
I know
Hello,
for
Penny.
me,
Hello, Penny
that's
Lane.
a no-go. Like I'd have to get a magnifying glass or something.
I mean, really. I mean, it's like it's smaller than usual, which means the book would have been even bigger, I guess,
That's right.
had the letters been bigger. That's
And
probably
even
why
that
they
book
made
is-
it so small.
Even that book is only volume 1. So it's like,
Yeah, really.
what
And
is the comment?
it's supposed to be Lewison quality, Mark Lewison quality. The book.
Right.
So
Very well researched. That's what
Yeah.
I'm hearing.
yep.
Yeah.
So it'll be a good book, but your eyes will just die after 2 pages.
Yeah, even with the glasses.
I know, because I try to read anything, and after about, I don't know, maybe not even a dozen pages, my eyes are just like, I give up.
Yeah.
Read me more. Ugh. It's-
Mm.
Oh yeah, George has the answer to the hot dog questions, so they can sell more buns. It's a
Well, the
scam.
amount is always less than what you have in the hot dog package.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like it never evens out.
Well, if you buy
Well-
2 packs of hot dogs, you'd have 20. If it's 10,
Yeah, but then you'd have 24 buns.
Or if you have 8 hot dogs, you can buy 3 packages and 2 packages of buns, and just eat them all. You have 24.
well, you'd have to have a good appetite if you're going to eat all those hot dogs at once.
True.
Eat 'em to the
Although I got
last-
to tell you, James, as a teenager, I would have
You
a
had a
whole
good
package
appetite.
of hot dogs as a midnight snack.
Wow,
why?
really?
Oh, I ate like a fiend. I still eat like a fiend sometimes.
Wow.
So, Joe, how was the Paul McCartney singles?
Well, I only played like 3 of them so far, but yeah, the ones I played sound really great. I'll tell you that. Yeah, through the headphones, I played them.
So why do you think Sea Moon is in there like 3 times? And...
Because that's the singles. That's what was on the singles
Yeah.
originally.
Yeah.
The question, I guess, is why were they on the singles? Because Paul has a real affinity for that song for some reason.
Sure.
Yeah,
I don't know. The first time I heard that song, I had a good laughing fit.
I enjoy it, but it's. I don't need to hear it that many times.
No,
You wouldn't-
nobody needs to hear it that many times.
No. So like, what? Sea Moon again? Geez. And well, I think there's another one that was repeated 2 or 3 times. Wasn't
Oh, we all stand together.
there? Ah,
Mhm.
yeah.
I will
Another
listen
one
to.
that nobody needs to
Yeah,
hear.
no, I will listen to Sea Moon 100 times before I listen to We All Stand Together.
We all stand together.
It's a very uplifting tune.
Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, like
I
freedom.
kind of like that song for some reason. I don't know why.
Well, yeah, a lot of people do.
Yeah. Oh, Jorgen went off to get his copy.
Okay.
I think if you put headphones on and then just disconnect the plug, it sounds good.
That's probably that's
Yeah.
probably the idea.
Yeah. There you go.
That's the best way to enjoy it. Yes.
But they need to be noise canceling headphones.
Yeah.
How about song canceling headphones?
Oh, here it comes.
It's noise.
Oh man.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think it's a great one. I think it's a cutie. I
And-
remember I heard it for the first time when I was around 6 or 7. I thought it was a really great song. I still
There you go. That's why.
And Paul
the
looks as
CD
shocked
on the
there as
back
we were when we heard the song.
Yeah.
What? What's this shit?
What is this?
Wow.
Boy, Robert's really.
Sorry,
So you're
Trying
gonna
today.
you can have your own box.
it's the whiskey.
It's okay.
Oh,
Oh, what, Robert S. is drinking?
Yeah.
Ooh,
yeah.
wow.
I mean, it's apple juice.
Yeah. I
don't know. Spiked apple juice.
yeah.
Must
So
be.
anybody watch Match Game lately?
Nope.
There was one I saw with that girl just
Kirstie Alley.
died. Yeah.
Kirstie Alley. Yeah, I was
Mhm.
watching that. Yeah.
Mhm.
Never
She's
cared.
really smug, man.
Yeah.
She was nobody. She thought who the hell she was in that. Boy, I could tell. It's a two-parter. You got to see it. It's like,
Yeah.
who do you think you are yet?
Yeah, but she was a contestant.
Yeah.
That's the weird thing. She wasn't on there as a celebrity. She was a contestant.
Yeah.
Yeah. hmm
Yeah.
Yeah. She was from.
She was trying to
from
be a
Kansas.
celebrity, I guess.
She's from Kansas, and her dad had a lumber yard up there, Alley Lumber. It may still be there. And my wife and my father-in-law used to go up there and see her. My wife used to talk to her
Oh.
when she was a teen.
So she's the original Wood Girl.
Yeah, she's the original Wood Girl.
What
Yeah.
you're
There you go.
I
And she
actually
went-
think that Kirstie Alley is one of the funniest women ever. I think she role she did in I really loved her in Cheers.
Yeah.
Fantastic in North and South, and definitely rest in peace, Kirstie Alley. You were one of my favorite comedians in USA.
Yeah, I think her first movie was the Star Trek movie.
Yeah, Star Trek
Yeah.
2, The Wrath of
Yeah.
Khan.
It's the first time I think I saw her.
Yeah.
I noticed this morning on TV that Decades is doing a Kirstie Alley Cheers
Marathon.
thing.
Yeah.
Marathon, yeah.
And
So-
she was in those movies with John Travolta, Look Who's Talking.
Oh yeah. Yeah. hmm
See, she's everywhere.
Yeah.
She has one of the best description of giving birth to a baby I've heard. It's like squeezing out a melon in a whole size of a orange.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm.
So that means we need a marathon of Sesame Street with Bob McGrath.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Bob died. Who are
Yeah.
the people in your
Right.
neighborhood?
Now you know he was on before Sesame Street. He was a member of the Mitch Miller gang.
Mm.
You remember
He
Mitch
was?
Miller?
Yes.
Yeah,
Sing
back a
along with
long
Mitch.
time ago. Yeah. Mitch Miller used to scare me when I was real
Oh.
toddler.
And me too. The voice. I used to think that was his voice. All
Well,
those
he used to
people.
get right up into the camera, and I thought he was coming through.
I'm with Robert P. By the
Yeah.
way about Kirstie Alley's eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She
Oh, she was in a movie with Tim Allen? Oh, I have to ask him when he comes back.
Oh yeah,
really?
that's Tim. Yeah, about that movie.
I didn't know Tim was in that movie.
Yeah,
Apparently, yeah.
maybe
And the
looking you miss him. Yeah. Oh, Amish.
Quiz, yeah, we're gonna have to quiz.
Very
Tim.
unusual name, Tim Allen.
If he was Amish, could he have all those records? Okay.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, okay. Maybe so.
Yeah. Well, anyway, yeah, I've got my black flag handy for any nasty people that
Any
show up.
nasty people. Oh, I was gonna say.
Anyone who's bugging you?
Those kind, yes. Yeah. So
And you spray on the screen, then they disappear.
Yeah.
yeah, I'm hoping so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I had someone come in my chat today, and they're called King Tut.
King Tut.
Oh.
Yeah. And they were saying, wouldn't it be weird if John Lennon was in the Rolling Stones and Brian Jones was in the Beatles?
Yes, it would be weird.
What would have happened if?
Well, that's kind of strange. But,
I don't know if that would have worked out too well.
No.
Maybe Rolling Stones would have had better songs.
That's funny.
Or if Ray Davies had been in Herman's Hermits or something,
Oh yeah.
might have turned out different. You
Mm-hmm. Play some rocking songs.
Or if Stephen
Yeah.
Stills was in the Monkees.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that'd be interesting.
My brain is gone.
Makes you wonder.
Yeah.
The Rick Beato.
It works for every thumbnail.
Yeah.
Yeah. My brain just went. The head guy of the Who.
Hey, Danny.
Pete Townsend. Roger
Pete.
Daltrey.
No,
John
the other-
Entwistle.
John
Keith.
Entwistle.
no, the
Keith Moon.
Yeah.
What? Keith Moon.
Keith.
Townsend.
Yeah, no, John. You're talking about
Everybody but
Pete Townsend.
Oh, Pete. Yeah.
Yeah, put Townsend in the Power of Air and the Raiders or something.
That would
Everything.
have been interesting. That's some
Tom Petty went
wild
crazy.
guitar licks. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, look, there's Danny Ambrosi out
Hello,
there.
Hello,
Hey,
Danny.
Danny. What's up?
Snowing like crazy. Wow.
Good.
Danny boy.
It's snowing like crazy here.
We had
Ooh.
some snowflakes. I saw some snowflakes where I was anyway. I don't know about here.
I think Danny's
Up
somewhere
north.
around Albany, somewhere in there.
Oh, okay.
That's kind of mountainy, I think, over in that. Yeah, Torque really couldn't sing. Yeah, I know.
Mm.
But I couldn't see Steven still singing "Gonna Buy Me a Dog" or something. Whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know if he,
Dancing Griselda.
yeah, I was going to say. I don't know if he could do that one.
Yeah.
Well, it was basically a joke song. I'm sure he could have joined in on that one, but
Mm-hmm.
he just wasn't in the studio that day. It was just Davey and Mickey, and buy me a dog. Yeah, whatever, all that mess. But
Now he wrote that one song for Pete's sake that Mickey sang.
Yeah.
yeah, you notice
Mhm.
Mickey sang.
Yeah.
It's one of their best songs.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Peter singing is just kind of no. I'm sorry. Like I think he gets a half lead vocal on Valerie.
Ah.
Yeah, but it's kind of like I don't know. You can tell it's Peter.
Mhm.
You can tell it's Peter.
Doc, do you remember Duran Duran?
I remember them.
Oh,
Yeah.
Well, last Wednesday on
Jorgen's favorite.
the Fab Forum, they interviewed Simon Le Bon. It was a very good interview.
Oh,
I didn't know he was a huge Beatles fan.
I was
Everybody-
wondering why they were interviewing him on there.
wait a minute. I
It
just noticed
is
something.
actually surprising.
Whoops.
Where,
Just ring around the rosy, kids.
What's going on?
where will Jeff
Yeah.
pop up next?
Yes, you're fired.
I just noticed there over Kendall's shoulder. I think he's got. What is that? Is that a bowling ball or what is that there?
What? Oh, that's one of my dog's toys. It is
Oh.
it
Oh,
is a dinosaur.
oh,
He
it's
used to walk
Yoshi.
around the apartment with it in her
It's
mouth.
Yoshi.
It's,
That's, that's a Yoshi, yeah.
yeah, okay.
Oh, that's from the
See,
computer
I know my
game.
Pokemon.
Yes. Yes, unfortunately I did too.
Yeah, I just seen that over your shoulders. What? in
I don't play bowling all that much, but last time I played, my bowling ball wasn't green and that size.
Yeah.
Oh.
If
I
your
don't know.
ball's
Just,
green, go to the doctors.
yeah, I don't know. Hey, there's not a lot of people watching for some funny reason. Must be football on today, huh?
Now for
'Cause
something
I'm here.
completely different.
Oh,
Good.
one of those great K-Tel albums.
Hey,
No,
okay, tell.
It's got to have the A-Rab on there for sure.
Yeah.
of course.
Of course.
Side one, side two.
Oh,
Coach
very
Stone.
different.
The
And
name
the
game.
name game and Green Tambourine and Simon Says and
What?
well, it's bubble gum, but it's
Oh, trash man, surfing
Curse,
bird.
yeah.
curse the alley oop.
Yeah.
Okay. Oop oop oop. Yeah.
You're missing they're missing the greatest one.
Oh, wow.
There you
Or
go.
Cowboy- great cowboy
sounds a la
songs.
Disney.
Yeah.
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 Do they do on top of spaghetti and that sort of thing?
The post-bog.
Home on the range.
Yeah.
The song of the screaming cowboy.
Yeah, but is that the characters singing, or they just have
Oh, I don't know.
a regular? Okay, kind of like on Mickey Mouse Disco. Remember that one? That
Yes,
one was good.
yes.
I enjoyed that one.
Oh, okay.
Well, he had a disco duck, so you needed a disco mouse.
Yeah. Oh, we have a update. Whoops, I hit the wrong one. Hey, yo.
I had a
Oh.
quick peek in my phone in bed, so I know that Danny was on the show last week.
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't
Yeah.
know that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Danny made his
He got on
debut
TV's
on
converted.
Yeah, he
Rock
did,
Doctors.
Mm-hmm.
Finally worked. Wow.
That was pretty cool.
It was
Yeah.
good to see you, Danny.
Robert P was converting the Top Cat series to 3 or whatever.
What I was going to say is that Goofy album was missing one Goofy song, Jack Ross Ching Ching.
I know Green Tambourine is great psych.
Well, it's bubblegum psych, but it's psych.
Depends on who you're psyching out.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yes.
Yeah, he is.
Yes.
How'd you know?
It's
So-
obvious, isn't it?
Yeah.
Last night, AGK had his first record auction,
And Green Eyed
Ooh.
Lady is a good song, psych song too.
and he sold a lot of stuff. There were Jason Skills was on there, and some guy named Naz or something.
I would like to know. I'd like to try to do that, except it's a lot of stuff. You got to go deal with addresses and
Yeah, send stuff out.
money.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, PayPal or Venmo.
Yeah, and you got to tell him about the shipping
Shipping.
and all that stuff. And
Mm-hmm.
Mark Kopernicki was there, and he helped out.
And I'm still spending money on records. I just bought, I think, 6 Peter and Gordon albums,
Oh wow!
and I
It's not
bought.
too many.
I spent only $8 each, so that wasn't too bad. But then I bought a expensive surrealistic pillow
Oh,
in mono
airplane. Yeah, that's a good
Great
one.
because the mono sounds different. That and
So when does the purge begin?
as soon as I can get people to buy, get Robert S. and Julio and Richie and to look at some of them. I know Robert has a couple of.
I've got a list of at least 4 that I gave
Yeah.
you earlier.
Yeah,
Last purge.
there's so much to do. I'm going to have to start really keeping a list in my little red book.
Yeah.
Red for
Oh.
the YouTube symbol
Whoa.
too. Can't remember things. There's too many things to do.
Well, I wonder if you have so many records and stuff that the floor might collapse and you might find yourself in the basement.
The laundry room. Yeah, the laundry room is right underneath.
There you
And
go.
I still don't want to do laundry, even though it's right here. I used to drag it out to the laundromat place in the car, before I moved here.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I do laundry though.
Yes, Pillow is a great album.
Well, laundry's better than some other
I like
stuff.
2 songs on it.
Or dusting.
every
I
song.
hate dusting.
Let me guess. Somebody to Love.
You know what they are.
Yeah.
But I did hear it. I think I played the whole thing once. But I'm going to
And
consider
those
it.
are the only 2 U.S. Top 40 hits that Jefferson Airplane had.
Doesn't surprise me. But I am going to listen to the whole thing again. I can't remember the first. I'm going to consider it a new spin. Right after I play Barnaby Bye. I'm going to get right to it.
I think you should forget about Barnaby Bye.
And right after I get to George, his Frank Sinatra Watertown, and Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons, the Gazette album thing.
Oh yeah. That's interesting, that one.
So I'm going to do it before year's end. I got it on my list. Got it in my list.
The little red book.
Mhm.
Burt Bacharach.
Who were that he had some trouble with his last video?
Who?
Robert-
With the copyright.
Yeah, I know. Since
Right,
I
that's
did-
you?
I did 2 hit wonders where it's like artists who only had 2 top 40, U.S.
Yeah, the
top
box
40
tops.
hits. And I put Janis Joplin at the end, and Piece of My Heart got blocked. So it's silent during that song.
Mhm.
Well, you're very
But surprisingly,
patient.
me
You're
and
very
Bobby
patient.
McGee, they didn't block.
I could be playing it right now.
Yeah, but it's dumb because like as you say, you time it, you make sure it's 7 seconds, and you put it up, and it still gets blocked.
You sure it's 7 seconds?
I
then?
didn't. I went way beyond 7 seconds.
Oh, for sure. Oh, for sure.
I think it's a little bit more than 7 seconds. I
As a
think
matter
it's
of fact, the
around
video I'm trying to upload
15
now,
maybe.
I play like a minute and a half of certain songs. It's like, I don't even
Ain't
know if
worth
this is
it.
gonna fly.
That's an
I
instant.
played a David Bowie song on my stream last week, and I got away with it too.
Well, on your stream is one thing, but because you could be talking over it or something.
Yeah. That's
No,
all.
we were actually listening
actually
to the
doing
songs.
a video and then playing the songs.
Because I played a clip from Labyrinth where he sings "As the World Falls Down" when he dances with Jennifer Connelly, and I got away with it too.
Mhm.
I've had it happen in videos when I'm talking over the videos.
Yeah.
Off music. I mean,
But I've seen down in the comments of Robert's video, like, something's wrong with my system. I
Mhm.
said, no, it's not your system.
Yeah.
I tell you folks. I mean, I said it on my live stream. I know, but not here. That I was in the record store the other day, and a guy had passed away, and an old guy that had Bing Crosby, the old, what do you call them, books, like albums
Ooh.
of 78s in,
Mm.
and I made a video of it. These things, again, I was really tempted, and I like Bing Crosby's voice, okay, but I'm not a Bing
Mhm.
Crosby fanatic. But um, you'll see it whenever I put the video up. They're
Yeah, I want to
mint.
see that.
They're mint. They look like, I mean, it looks like the guy bought these in the 40s and 50s, played them once or twice, and they stayed in the house.
Hmm.
Usually when you see those, if you find those books, the albums they called them, right, with the pages, they usually, the spines are all torn, the covers are hanging off, or they're dirty. These are beautiful. There were like 50 of them. All the phases of Bing's career and everything, and other people too, Andrew Sisters and Al Jolson, who
Nice.
goes,
So from the 30s and 40s, yeah.
yeah, and it was like, whew. So I
Oh,
figured
like
if you,
that. There we go.
Like
yeah,
Jorgen.
but you,
Yeah.
yeah, like that.
Ah,
That's what
Mhm.
Like
that's
this?
what they are. Yeah,
Nice.
Somebody's collection's in very good shape.
yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh man, they
Ooh,
were beautiful.
sounds
I
good,
wanted to
Rocky.
have them. That's when I get tempted because I'm like, what am I gonna? I'm trying to get rid of stuff, and they're heavy. You think LPs are heavy, right? But those 78s
Yeah. Those 78s are really heavy.
in the books, like Jurgen
Mhm.
just showed you. I
Right.
Those
mean,
books isn't that heavy actually, but
oh,
depends on
maybe
how
not yours, but these
thick they
are.
are.
Anyway, I don't need to move those too
No,
on
they're
top of
heavier
everything
than
else. So I'm like, but then he told me they were like 10 or 20 each. They were going to be, and I'm like, oh, forget it. If they were
Imagine
like
then that I have a
$3.
huge box with 78s and carrying them down the cellar. That's heavy.
Mm.
Mm, yeah.
Oh man.
Wood girl, yes. That's why they call albums, because back then they were, with the
Yes, that's why they call them
almost
albums.
like a photo album type.
And then
Yeah.
a guy brought in a Riga 78 player, very expensive, very hard to get. That just played. Fred, this guy Fred, brought in this player, and you put those on, and they sound like LPs. They sound like fantastic.
Oh my
Display.
God.
They
That's
don't
cool.
sound like that old scratchy distant sound. It was like the 78 sounded like really good. And I'm like, oh man, I should get one of those one day. Yeah.
Just to play 78s.
Yeah, and I got a bunch. But what also interesting and I thought was cool is like we played. Picture you're in there all day. He brought this player in. Picture you're playing Andrew Sisters, Bing Crosby all day, one record after another. Some Al Jolson, some Dean Martin, all this kind of thing. Then Elvis Ed comes in, and he wanted to try out an Elvis record that he had, and he puts on Hound Dog, right? And we got the full effect of what a Hound Dog must have been like after those songs all day, hearing Elvis
Oh
doing
yeah,
Hound Dog.
right.
Wow.
It sounded so freaking like radical.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wow, what an effect,
So they need to come out with a new remixed album called Radical Elvis.
That's a
Perhaps
good
I
name.
do.
Yeah.
We'll get Giles Martin to work on it. Yeah. Why do cars come with spare tires but not with spare lug nuts?
Lug nuts don't get flat.
You use the
Yeah.
lug nut. Those are the ones. That's what holds the tire on, right?
Yeah.
Well,
Mm.
because when you change the spare tire, you use the old lug nuts.
Unless you
I don't have
like,
a
look, you got away and it goes down a drain or something,
Yeah.
Crazy. I don't know.
Well, you said someone passing away before, Joe. Well, I wasn't going to say much. Jorgen knows this already, but I think I should let it out.
Oh,
Last Monday, my uncle died.
sorry to hear
Oh,
I'm
that.
sorry to
hear
hear
that.
that.
It's been a hard week for me.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry.
But being here with
Sorry to
you
hear that.
guys is what I need. Just being
Mhm.
around friends. It's hard because I was very close to him.
Yeah.
So sorry.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
And how's your mom doing, Doc?
she's fighting us.
Okay. Yeah.
Come on, Mom, eat.
No.
All this kind of stuff. So
She doesn't want to eat nothing?
not much. Not much. We try to make her favorites. Look, Mom, like casserole. I don't want that. I don't want that. Take that away.
Sorry to hear that.
So like that.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
it's a fight.
Mhm.
But she's still with us. So
That's good.
the good
That's
thing. Not a good thing to deal with her. So
Yeah.
No,
I
I
hear
bet
you.
it isn't.
so yeah, we're all taking turns sitting with her. I got 3 days this coming week. So
Mhm. Okay.
yeah, I think I ruined the what do you call it? The data in your cell phone, because
Oh, really?
television does suck. We all know that, right? So I thought maybe I can watch YouTube on my cell phone. Well, the one night that I did it, all of a sudden I get this whoop whoop whoop. You've almost used all the data on your cell phone. I'm going like, what?
That's
Yeah.
weird.
So what does this mean? Like it's only
What kind of phone do you have?
Pardon?
You
What
don't
kind of phone?
usually watch YouTube on your phone?
No, I'm
I
on
do
my
every day.
yeah.
But is it one like
I
one of
don't
these things, or
Yeah, it's a what do you call it?
was it an old one?
Fisher Price.
It's kind of
Just
funny.
one that you open when they pull out the
Yeah.
antenna.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, if it's that one on the stand with
He
the
has a
little
shoe
round
phone,
receiver.
like in Get Smart.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what he does.
Yeah,
That's why it doesn't work.
yeah, but all of a sudden I was almost out of data. I'm going like it's only barely the beginning of December. What am I
Better
going to
get
do?
unlimited data.
I just have to say something.
Hello.
I don't
I'm
know.
finding it very troubling that Jeff is in that lower corner.
Why?
I'm not used to seeing
He's
you
not used to
there.
being
Yeah.
down there. What's that?
Oh,
Taking his beans button off, by the way.
Dinner.
Nobody's noticing it. So
Hey, Tim.
yeah, there's Tim Allen. We know all
Tim
about
Allen.
him.
Tim.
Yeah, and yeah, James did have dinner. I think.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, he might still have dessert though.
No, not for a while. I still gotta digest my dinner first.
Oh, don't throw them out. Put some cheese in them or something.
that reminds you, we
Yeah.
had a Nathan's over here that went out of business.
The lobster roll.
What?
Yeah.
Nathan's went out of
Well, a
business?
little, an independent. Well, yeah, one of the stores shut down here.
Yeah, so some of those things you think are invincible, but like all of a sudden you'll see like a dead McDonald's or something. Like, how the heck?
Yeah.
So some of them you can figure like, oh yeah, Culver's, who eats there? A&W, or a lot of our Burger Kings look like they're dead.
Well, that's out of my plate. I mean, I should be talking about this here, right? But anyway, when I do go that route, that's one of the places that that's my favorite place out of all of them.
Well, yeah, I prefer Burger King over McDonald's myself.
Yeah, it's getting a bad rap
Yeah.
lately. I don't understand it. What's going
But
on?
it just seems like you drive by McDonald's and it's all lined up and all cars in the parking lot. You go by Burger King, it's
Well, that's the closest thing
Yeah,
I
the
have.
burgers don't even taste real over there at McDonald's. I mean,
Their fries are better at McDonald's, I think.
yeah, I know.
Yeah,
My girlfriend
definitely.
loves the
But-
fries. Did I tell you the story
No.
recently where my girlfriend, she's been doing fantastic, since she's had to eat like certain food. She can't eat things. So she hasn't been eating French fries. And she said one night, she said, I'm going to have French fries. She hasn't had them in 7-8 months. She says, I want fries. So we get over there and we go through the drive-through. And you know what this is going. So I'm like, all right, so you can have, medium fries, whatever she wanted. Yeah, okay. And and some other stuff. And we go over there and I said to the guy, this young man puts it in the bag. I go, are the fries in there? He goes, yeah. He goes, yes, they are. I said, okay. They were not in there when we got them home. Yeah, I mean, I should have looked, but I took the guy, and this poor girl. I mean, one time, one cheat.
That's a slippery slope, though. 'Cause
Yeah.
I was not eating fries for the longest time. When I started, it was like, oh man, are these good?
You watch that movie Super Size Me, again, that movie about the guy that eats nothing but McDonald's and gets sick.
I remember that one. That was pretty good.
You know,
What happened to that guy?
he's dead. No, no, I don't.
That's what I figured.
No, he was having. You mean since that movie or in the movie?
He has fallen arches.
Well, he was really healthy, and then he ate that crap, and his health went to shit in like a month.
Ooh,
Chubby
that
chicken
sounds
burger.
yummy.
Ooh.
Chubby
I,
chicken.
I I do like the McDonald's McCrispy though.
Chris, I don't even know that.
I don't
Yeah,
either.
it has
I like
has
their Angus burger.
has a white meat chicken and
Hey, Astro Zombie.
You made a sequel?
a potato bun, whatever that is. But it's better than the McChicken. Put it that way. There's no gray meat.
What do you mean a potato bun, whatever that is?
I don't know
Never
what
heard
a
of
potato
potato
bun
bread?
is. How do you make a bun out of a potato? Like,
Well, how do you make milk out of almonds?
Well, they have potato bread, yeah.
They find a way.
they
No.
say do they dehydrate it and put it into a flour or something? How? I don't understand potato bun.
I never looked into the science
No.
end of it, but I buy potato bread quite a bit.
I don't know.
I like
Hey, Jorgen, where do you buy food in Sweden? What's the big restaurant over there?
At least where I live, they are. If you mean a restaurant like an ordinary restaurant,
Yeah, well, like your fast food. If you were
Fast
driving,
food.
today, I'm gonna pull
well,
over.
fast food, we have Pizza Hut, we have McDonald's, we have
Okay.
Burger King, we have Max, local stuff, and we have those are, and so then of course many are open their own pizza places.
Ah.
Yeah, so if we do go to Sweden, we won't starve.
No.
No, it depends on where in Sweden you go, but not if you go to Sundsvall, where I live.
Yeah, I think one time I see you buy a pizza.
I've been to a Pizza Hut once and ate, and I thought that I think those local pizza stores are way better and more.
There we go.
Warm and
No, I
thought
remember
about
that
you,
shirt.
Jorgen,
Yeah.
last night on the auction because somebody was selling Tears for Fears, selling the Seeds of Love album. I said, "Oh, Jorgen would be all over that."
No, I have it already.
He has it, I'm sure. Yeah.
Mm.
But it's
Make
a
Swedish
fantastic one.
meatballs.
Swedish.
That will be interesting. No, that's a fantastic album. Definitely.
Sweden the
fantastic.
box.
Mhm.
So, Jorgen, you
I
got some
think it's the best
bargoons
one.
to show us from the other day. You showed
Yeah,
me,
you got
you showed
any?
me some really good records you got.
Yeah.
He has them handy.
Yep,
He
I
does.
saw them on Instagram
I
the
have
other day. You
four.
showed them to
Four.
me.
Okay.
I found this week.
And now the Jorgen Show.
The Jorgen.
Yeah.
Bargaining with Jorgen.
Hi, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to my show. I have a flea market right across the street where I live, actually, only.
Oh, Doc has fleas too.
A very short one, though, that I think this is the first time in a year that they updated their record bins, so it doesn't come any bargoons there often at all.
Oh,
But
no.
now they actually had updated and got in some new stuff, and I found two that I was very interested in for 50 cents each.
50 cents.
Ooh. Okay.
Nice.
50 cents.
I found a Santana for 50 cents.
Oh,
Ooh, okay. That's a good one.
This is a 1985 Beyond Appearances. It's my first Santana, and I don't know, maybe this is the only one I will get. It's containing Say It Again, that I think is a really great one. So, and it sounds really, really nice, actually. It's 80s sound, so I would assume that normal Santana fans hate this, but I like it. The little I heard.
You know you love your 80s.
And 70s, because here comes
Yeah.
Oh, Lou Rawls.
Lou Rawls.
Okay. Yeah.
and another one is on
another love like mine.
Philadelphia
Yeah.
Philistine.
Mhm.
You
Yeah.
know, Helen Schneider did some Lou Rawls songs.
Yeah.
Oh, did she?
The interesting thing is that he is almost that kind of like Barry White, this kind of recognizable voice that sometimes almost sounds a little bit cartoonish. But the interesting thing is that Lou Rawls is released on Philadelphia. That means that he has at least a whole lot of better melodies than Barry White has.
Well, I would prefer Rawls over White.
I get them mixed up. When you talk about their music, I think.
let's just say that
Oh.
Barry White has done a really great song. He has done it too many times though, because every song sounds pretty much alike.
Right.
Mhm. Yeah.
Oh,
Even though he has great songs,
Dave is going to buy your Santana album.
it's not for sale.
I'll give you
Yeah.
60 cents.
No.
First, then yesterday I was to a thrift store and I bought 2 records there.
Ooh, man.
This album, don't let you scare by a name that says here. I didn't, but he's not appearing on the record. I bought this.
Oh,
Oh dear.
okay.
Oh,
Bill
Quincy
Cosby.
Jones isn't on the record?
No, Bill Cosby.
No.
Okay.
Bill Cosby does not appear on this album more than a couple of sunbows from the movie. The name says here because he's the main star in this movie.
Oh yeah, but look at the big name otherwise. You got
Yeah, that's the reason I bought
And
it.
Oh,
boy.
Bill Withers is a
I bought it because Quincy Jones is the producer and J.J. Jones had composed and arranged it. So it will, and Quincy Jones' soundtracks is always very, very fascinating and exciting to know what he has done. Very interesting.
that's got to be worth money.
I bought it for $1.
$1.29.
Ooh. But
Ooh,
that
looks minty.
Essex.
And this one I was so happy for because I'm not saying Bill Cosby is bad as what he do. He's bad as a person, but he's good as a comedian. That is, you have to separate. Man, this album I bought because when I was in high school, a teacher copied this to me on cassette. And I listened to that cassette over and over, but I never found the album itself until yesterday. 34 years looking is over. And I found Herbie Mann's Brasso Blues.
Oh.
Got it.
Okay.
Congratulations.
Yes, thank you. I'm so happy to finally find it. This is nostalgia, but it is also an album that led me into starting to enjoy Latin and Brazilian music. So it's this is a more Brazilian MPB bossa nova Herbie Mann with Brazilian musicians. So this is I'm very happy to find it, and also for $1 only.
First
That
year's
was
album
my
has
week.
Fat Albert on it.
Mm-hmm.
I have also one Bill Cosby album. It's a show with where he is the host of a show with Diana Ross.
Jello
No,
bread.
he's a guest star. He's a
pudding.
guest star on Diana Ross show.
Oh, was that it?
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
there.
was that it?
Okay.
The organ show's over.
Jorgen show.
And for more, tune into next show. Next
Next show.
Tune in next week.
Same
to see
channel,
what more
same
stuff. Yeah. Wow. And his outdoor videos, which means you must have
Yeah.
been
Yeah.
record
That
Outdoor
is
videos.
one from Timrå that I showed those last week, but I put up a video where you can see digging for records.
Yeah.
How long have
Oh,
you
no
been
more
on
news for me
YouTube?
this week.
Jorgen, how
Jorgen, how
have
long you been on YouTube now?
2014.
Yeah,
Wow.
I thought.
I celebrate 10
Yeah.
years in 2
Mhm.
years. And you were the first. You hosted the first contest that I attended, Joe.
Oh wow,
Whoa, look at that.
Ah.
interesting.
Everything comes around, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll be seeing you, Jorgen, at Beetlefest, won't we?
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm coming
From
right
Sweden.
tonight.
Beetlefest is my 1-year anniversary on YouTube.
Ooh, yeah.
Nice.
My first video was Friday at the Fest.
You know that's coming up very quickly, isn't it?
It
3
is.
months, 3.5 months.
It's December 11th already.
I know. I was laying in bed going like, gee, it's only 3.5 months. What am I gonna do?
Yeah.
How do I do this?
Well, I got an email from Target, and they had a sale on shoes or slippers or something, and I opened it up, and it shows a pair of winter boots, and it says something about final sale for the season. It's like, what do you mean? Like The
Really?
season's over already?
That's
It's
nuts that they
December
do that.
11th.
Yeah.
That's crazy that they do that. Really?
Season end, and I was like, "It's not season end. You can have your spring clothes out." Like,
Yeah, they do that. They'll have the spring
January?
clothes in January or something, right?
yeah. God forbid you need to get boots in February. you're out of luck.
So
Yeah, I
did,
know,
did
it's crazy.
you get some boots? Robert, did you run out and get some boots?
No, I was actually looking for slippers.
Okay.
That's why I clicked on it,
Oh,
and I did order them.
I'm not sure if Beetle Brad has showed it once here, but other than that, don't think I ever have seen a Back in the USSR by Beatles on a single. It's not what I'm looking for normally, but I don't think I
Yeah.
have, no. Not in real life.
yeah.
Doesn't sound
Did they
familiar.
translate that like they did the German songs, for Swedish audiences?
They sang it in Sweden.
Yeah, they
Swedish.
sang in Swedish. Yeah, so like
Swedish.
back in the
Dutch.
USSR, Dorga, 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 Dorga. Maybe not.
Oh,
Wow, that's nice, George.
There
Thanks.
you go.
yeah, me too.
Something to everyone here.
Yeah,
Something
me
to
too.
Kendall even.
Yeah,
I think Joe was my first one when I moved
Mine too,
to
several
New
years
Brunswick.
ago.
Oh, I have to get off. It's too embarrassing.
I'm not gonna say Joe was my first.
I'm blushing.
we love you, Joe.
I heard that
You're
too,
awesome,
that Elton
man.
John is coming here next year.
Are you going to go see him,
Oh.
Joe? I mean, Jorgen.
Most likely not.
I thought he was finished.
I would
his
assume
first
that he's doing
US
it.
tour.
U.S.
I would
I
assume
don't
that
think
it's a
he'll
little
ever
bit
European tour.
expensive, and
Yeah.
it depends on the COVID. I'm not sure I'm going to Stockholm next year. That depends on the COVID.
Ah.
Yeah, I know. Now I'm getting worried about that.
Ooh,
crap,
which
too.
reminds me, Joe, before I forget, do you still have Disney Plus?
Yeah. I never got rid of it for over a year, and I'm not using it.
Well, this Friday, Mary McCartney directed it. It's called
Oh, yeah.
If These Walls Could Sing.
Okay. Yeah, I
It's
know.
about
I heard
Abbey
about
Road.
that.
I saw the preview. It looks really good. I'm anxious to
Yeah,
watch it
Mary
on
looks
Friday.
all right, doesn't she?
Yeah.
Does she look as
That's
good
why
as
I'm
Susan
watching.
Day, though?
Yeah, I
Sir
figured
Paul's
that.
going to be interviewed in it. Elton John, some other people. I forget who. But it looks like a really good documentary.
You're tired from the U.S., right, Robert?
Yes.
No, I think
Yeah.
Elton John is on his retirement tour.
And you
Right.
could see
No.
that Elton John
No more tours
Dodger
in the
Stadium concert on Disney Plus. I watched it. It was amazing.
So Disney Plus, don't get rid of it yet. Don't get rid of it.
No.
Oh, I'm keeping it
Oh,
forever
man.
because I'm a Star Wars nerd. Because Mandalorian Season 3 comes out March 1st. I can't wait.
Ooh. Yes.
That's a good show.
Oh,
Yeah.
Dave's going to do a video on the Ventures. He's going surfing, I guess, or something.
Trying to pull out a Ventures album. Everybody pull out a Ventures album.
There you go. There. Ventures, I go go.
I
You
don't
don't
go.
see you don't
Wait
see
a minute.
Ventures.
Wait a minute. Are there any Beatles albums on this? Songs on this? Let me see.
You don't see Ventures.
No Beatles
album
songs on it.
No,
No.
Beatles on it. What?
I
Yeah.
keep forgetting I'm on
Ventures,
your show, Doc. I was about to make him big, and I'm like, wait, I'm not hosting.
Yeah.
I'm so used to that.
Yeah.
Okay, you can be big now.
And now
Yeah.
I'm big.
Now you're big.
Too much
And I have
information.
nothing to show.
Oh, no.
You don't see Ventures album on DC all that often.
Rarely.
No.
What's their big song again? I forget.
Walk, Don't Run, isn't it?
Susan
Oh,
Day!
Susan Day.
Hey,
Hello,
it's
beautiful
Susan
day.
Days.
Well, that's my cue to do this.
Da, 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 da,
Oh,
da.
I don't have one ready. I gotta get a special
Mm.
picture of Susan.
Here we go.
Da, 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 da.
Oh, okay. Whoa. Keep going.
Give me a second. Oh man.
There we go. Oops, I almost fell off my chair there.
Oh,
Ah, nice.
yeah.
Where is she?
Whatever.
I think
Is she
Christopher
here?
is a little confused. What's going on here?
He is.
Oh, he's
Oh,
referring
we got-
Ooh, Kirstie Alley.
Here's the alley.
Ooh,
Look at
okay.
those eyes.
Rest in peace, Kirsty.
Yeah,
There are
the-
some smoking young pictures on here,
Kirsty gets
and
equal
also
time.
some smoking MILF ones too.
I think Christopher is referring to a song in European hit in '99 called "Blue Dabba Dee" by Eiffel 65.
Yeah.
no, I'm not blue.
Yeah.
Or
Well,
everybody
kind
else.
of, yeah, because of my uncle, but I'm doing good. What's your
Yeah.
favorite Wood Girl video?
All of them.
Well, today Dusty showed on my stream the one where she makes a wooden stool. But you know
Wow.
what? When she's doing sanding and playing with the bandsaws and that, she's not even wearing any eye
Safety equipment.
protections. Yeah, she just
Yeah,
does it all like that, showing her butt and everything. It's like,
Oh my goodness.
girl, you're gonna gouge an eye
Boy,
out.
Hmm.
Well, the surprising part of that is that you even noticed if
Yeah.
she's showing her butt.
I like
Well,
her
you
close
can't,
your
you
eyes.
can't, you cannot see it, and she
Mhm.
makes what she needs.
Money.
Yeah,
Money
you
on
better
YouTube.
believe
that's
it,
what
baby.
we make.
Yeah.
You better
Mayo.
believe it.
Oh, there's Calvin.
Hi, Calvin.
Calvin.
No, I
Calvin,
think-
I remember you, Calvin.
Wait a minute. So somebody's missing in that list.
You're the others.
Yes, we're others. You
There's
guys
no
are
doubt
others.
about it, Doc.
I
You
guess
gotta,
I
you
guess
gotta,
I'm the
Degraded
star.
to others.
Yes, she is, George.
Yeah.
She's a beautiful
you gotta
lady.
have 10 people on here too. You gotta,
Yeah.
you gotta get back to 9
The
people.
host has been lowered down to the title others.
Oh, can you imagine? if I get 10 people
Look at
on
Tim's
here?
comment.
Oh, too much work. I can
I thought
barely.
she was
Trying
with Parker,
to love of
somebody.
my life.
Yeah. Matter of fact, she had kids with him, I think.
Oh,
Tim's in love with her.
Yeah.
he's a lucky man.
Yeah.
Wow.
Parker Stevenson. Yeah. He was one of the Hardy Boys.
Is he
Wow.
referring to Kirsty?
No,
No,
Wood Girl.
Stevenson
I think
was
they're-
there.
Wood Girl.
I think he's
Yeah.
referring to Wood Girl.
Yeah. Oh, a Wood Girl. Or
I'm
Kirsty.
referring to Kirsty.
Yeah.
He's I
Parker
think he's
Stevenson was
referring to
married
Wood
to
Girl.
Kirstie Alley.
I don't know
love
Wood Girl. I don't know Wood Girl. I'm all mixed up. You got me mixed up here.
Man.
I'm sure Wood Girl's going to get a lot of new viewers thanks
I
to
guess
this.
so. Yeah.
We're pumping up Wood Girl. Yeah. And Susan Day.
Tim
You
is a
wish you
trendsetter. You know, he
would.
started this
Yeah.
whole Partridge Family thing. He started
Yeah, he
the Wood
did.
Girl thing. There's something
Yeah.
else which I can't remember now.
Mm.
But
Phew. Yeah. Sit up straight, Jeff.
Tim's an
Okay.
influencer.
I'm slouching. Sorry, guys.
I'm
You
used
got
to you
Partridge
slouching.
Family
That's
behind
your
you.
Yeah. Slouching down in my couch.
that's your natural style.
Yeah.
See, if I slouch, I'll be back. Like I like just like go back here. You know, just like all right.
That's what happens when you get a couch. You know, you
I
gotta.
know.
Hopefully, a year from now, I'll be doing more like these kind of things
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably.
instead of sitting up like
Now,
like
now what
this.
is that there, James? What do you got there?
I put in the private chat because I put it in the wrong place, but everybody else can see this. Don't worry, you won't get copyrighted for it because I played it on my channel today and I got away with it. Play this link. This is this guy Davey, because I was singing a cappella on Thursday on my John Lennon tribute, and he actually put music to it. So I want to show this to Joe and everyone. So if you can play it.
Well, unfortunately, I can't because my internet is too weak.
Yeah,
So,
we can,
Wait, maybe I can try to play it.
Good
Hold
one.
on.
If I
Okay.
try to play it, my everything freezes
I'll try
up.
to play it for you guys. Hold on.
Okay. Go ahead.
Oh, this is interesting. Famous
Yes.
people born this day: Rita Moreno, Nikki
Mhm.
Sixx, and Thrifty Tim.
Yeah.
The
I
only
think
one I
Rita
heard of
Moreno's
is
like
the only one I heard of is Nikki Sixx.
Rita
Oh.
Moreno. Yeah, she's 91. She's
Yeah.
a motion picture
And-
star.
Here's another one that held up for a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And with
At
my
least till
musical taste-
71.
With my
Yeah.
musical taste, I shouldn't know about Nikki Sixx, but I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wife lives on in old photos. Yes.
Oh no. Oh,
Uh-oh.
I think they're at it
What?
again upstairs, Doc. I think so.
No. Uh-oh.
I think I can hear the end.
All right, hold on, guys. Hold on, guys.
Just
I
reached,
gotta
just
mute
reached the
myself.
end.
Yeah. Hmm. Come on.
We're waiting.
Yeah. Exactly. No. You gotta, Astro, you gotta put that backwards.
No.
Yeah. I know love is in the air. Mm.
Oh, yes.
Love is in the air.
When
Everywhere I
it comes
look.
to getting older, one thing comes from Wood Girl.
Hold on, guys.
I
I'm
must
trying
be
to
losing
get
it.
the,
I don't know what this
video
is all
up here.
about.
I don't know.
Hold on.
Well, Wood Girl,
I
Yeah.
think just trying to bring
she
one
has
up.
a channel where she builds things out of wood,
Oh,
Yeah.
but she wears this really skimpy
Skimpy
dress,
outfit and
tight
that kind of
dress while she's
stuff.
doing
I'm
it.
gonna have to check it out.
Yeah.
I would assume you do.
She's where is she again? Singapore or something? Some Asian country?
I think
Uh,
Korea. Didn't they say Korea?
Korea?
No, that was the
Yeah,
other
that's
one.
great.
That was the other one.
Oh my goodness!
Okay. There we
Here
go.
we go. Okay.
Speaking of
now it's
wood.
working.
This is
Wood
But
Wood
I'm
Boy.
gonna give you a little song. There you go. Little John Lennon from Rubber Soul.
Memories.
Yeah.
wow.
Memories of
Good.
John. Memories of John.
Good.
I like
Thank
the
you.
innovative, I like the innovative thing that you use
Hello,
background from
Sheila.
YouTube.
Wow.
It's a smart way of using your background from YouTube and not just singing a cappella.
I'll have you know, I didn't realize
one,
I was
Tim.
on camera
Hey,
at the
yeah.
beginning when we were on camera on the side when you did that.
Hello.
I was like
Yeah,
playing a little
I
Wood
had a
Girl
little
for you.
trouble
Wood
getting it
Girl.
to start.
And we hear her sawing and sanding in the background.
No, but I'm glad I heard that and saw that. That was really a touching tribute. I was getting a little misty at the end.
Oh, thank
Isn't
you,
it
Joe.
good, Wood Girl?
I knew you were joking when you were doing all that stuff. I knew you liked it.
Of course, it's having fun.
Good.
I thought it'd be
Also,
funny for the
freaking
chat
bad.
that
Yeah, I knew that's what you were doing.
Oh dear.
Thank you,
great chat.
Danny.
Mhm.
Yeah, I was doing that, and this guy Davey, somebody, he takes whatever people do, and he records it, and then he puts music to it somehow. That's not the first time he's done that to me, but it's cool.
Yeah, I was going to ask, who was that fella there?
Yeah.
That's one of his friends, and he put the music to it.
So like he makes instrumental videos that you can sing along.
Yeah,
to?
because when you hear me, I sound a little off because it's not really in sync in some parts of the song, but it sounded good the way he did it.
Yeah. So is there more?
What?
Can I do one to Mr. Moonlight?
Yeah, you could if you wanted to.
Is there a version of you? Are you doing like "I Want You, She's So Heavy"
No,
or something like that?
Yeah.
I don't know the lyrics too well to that one.
Oh, you don't have to know any.
Yeah, the guitar playing was great. Yes. And he was all over the place. He was like he was there. He was
Just
here,
I
there, and
want
everywhere.
you. I want you
Popping
so
up
bad.
everywhere.
I want you so bad, babe.
Yeah.
I want
It just goes to show you can't ruin a great song.
Nope.
No matter how much
That's
you
right.
try.
Well, until Jeff sings. Maybe.
Teasing.
Yeah.
I love when people tell a joke, and they it's like you would think that you've never heard it before, like the Tim Allen joke.
So some people just
Like
kill.
copy Canadian stud muffin.
Mm.
You should tell John Lloyd. Sorry, no, unfortunate for you.
I kind of ignored that one.
Yeah, I saw.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we talk about Wood Girl, so Snoopy's
Oh,
Christmas.
Snoopy. Okay.
Snoopy's
Yeah.
Christmas. Wow.
Yeah.
What is that? What? That doesn't even look like
Hey,
Snoopy.
Astro Zombie, don't give him any
Yeah, I
ideas.
Did
Okay.
Digimar? Digimar? What?
Makes a great what they call this thing, skeet shooting.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so Beetle pompous. No, there's lots of great stuff. Yeah, look,
Yeah.
I'll show you
That's
some
what
of
I
the
was a kid.
oddball albums. Some of the oddball albums I have in my collection.
Such as? Oh dear! What? I gotta blow them up.
Dusty
Oh,
Springfield.
Ozzy Osbourne.
Oh, okay.
Ozzy
This is
Osbourne.
later
One of
Dusty
the-
Springfield.
From the 90s ones, yeah.
It's Dusty Osborne.
Doesn't
Yeah.
even look like Dusty anymore.
No, looks like Peter Frampton.
Yeah, some
That'll be
people
one
when
of
they
the
get
first
older, they don't look the same as they were when they were younger.
Yeah.
That'll be one of the first ones in the Purge.
You never know. No, well, I don't. See, that's the thing. I'm back to that point. How about these days when I was going crazy with this stuff? Sorry, Doc. I know it's a pain in
Bobby
the ass.
Sherwood?
Bobby Sherwood.
Who's
Oh,
that?
yeah.
I never heard of him.
I mean,
There's a lot of wood going on today.
I haven't got it in its own
Good girl,
sleeve.
no
What
good
the
boy.
hell?
Oh,
Yeah, I
well,
noticed that.
Maybe
I
this
think
is a
we're
gay
obsessed with
cat.
Wood Girl or something here.
You think?
Yeah.
Look, you give anybody any ideas, believe me.
He's a Sherwood boy. He's a Sherwood boy.
So you see,
got,
Joe
like,
does buy other stuff other than the Beatles, right
Yes,
there.
he does.
It's right there.
And
Joe's
Yeah,
that one might be
Yeah, well.
rare.
he sang once, and people said, "Let's
just
hear
I
him
got to
again."
give my regards to Broadway on here. Oh man,
It's kind of fun to listen to.
I have to get those Bing Crosby albums. See, that's what happens. But then we heard a bunch. I'm like, these is pretty much just not too good.
Mhm.
I like the Christmas songs, and some other stuff.
Yeah.
So like you're thinking of getting that Bing Crosby album thing?
Well, no, there's like 40 or 50 of them over there, and he wants like $10 at least each, if not more. I'm like, forget it. I thought if they
Yeah.
were like, I get them for $3 each or something.
Yeah,
Even
that's
then, it'd be too
Bazooka
much.
Joe for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how's Dawn doing?
I know all Joe knows is the Beatles.
No, Joe knows a lot of other bands. He's smart at everything.
Smart? No, I'm not. I'm not book smart at all. I don't.
No?
No.
He knows of the band.
Well, you
I
probably
can
know
tell
a
you
lot
some
more
things
than
I don't.
do.
I don't even know a map of the United States. Why would I brag
Really?
about that? Well, it's true. I don't. I don't know where anything is. I know some things. I know Florida's down there. I know New York is up there to the right. I don't really know. I don't care. I never cared enough.
Joe knows how.
Point to
Joe
Idaho
knows
on a
how-
map.
Joe knows how snow looks like.
Idaho.
It's
I don't know where Idaho is on a map. I don't know.
You turn left to Greenland.
You better be looking for that guy or culprit in Idaho.
Yeah. Well, if you're gonna get those Bing Crosbys, make sure you get them at a good price. $3.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, you know what
Yeah.
it is? It's not so much that it's old, it's that it's like near
It's
mint
old, but
VG
it's
plus.
not valuable. So it's
Yeah.
like big deal. I know this is true. Ned Flanders was a big Beatles collector.
Yep, he had his shrine in the basement. I remember that episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, didn't the Simpsons kids kind of go like, "And who's that?" Am I
And Joe, I know
remembering
you
that?
love your movie, and I have a recommendation for you. I love this movie where the crawdads sing.
Okay.
Wait a minute.
Where the Crawdads Sing.
Oh, it's in a different language on the bottom. I was wondering what that said
Yeah, it's
underneath.
French because I live in
Oui,
Canada, so you have the French and the English,
Yeah.
But
You got-
this movie is very, very good. I highly recommend this movie. People say it's not good if you read the book. I never read the book, but if you don't read the book, it's a fantastic movie, and I
Well, I
really,
read the
really
book.
liked it.
Did
You
you read
did?
That's
the
the
book?
problem. No, I'm kidding. Just joking.
What about the book?
But I highly recommend you
I
watch
got a
this.
whole bunch of things here that I freaking want to see that I haven't seen yet.
You gotta read that McCartney Legacy book. That's gonna
Well, that's
take
the thing. I got to do a show on there on Talk More Talk in a month with that.
Oh,
Or,
oh wow.
I got to do Evelyn Wood.
Speaking of
gosh.
books, I have a book coming my way from a friend for Christmas. He's getting me the new Bono book, Surrender.
Surrender, Bono says.
Yeah, Surrender. 40 songs, one story. It's called.
So, Sinatra.
Whoa!
Either.
Holy
Yeah.
crap! That's a lot
Now-
of money.
It remains to be seen, but I still believe the Beatles are going to be worth a lot of money. Are still going to do well
Hold on, guys.
collectible-wise in the decades to come. I just think new generations, but they're going to be into it.
Mhm.
I know it's kind of like, well, who's gonna buy all the Drake albums 50 years from now?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I want to know. Drake is going to
Grind
outsell the
them up.
Beatles.
Drake's
Grind
record
them up.
company.
Yeah.
Yeah, look. Oh, look. We've gone to the Lil Nas convention.
You mean that Drake
What's gonna
releases?
happen, kids?
You mean that Drake releases albums? I thought he just releases Spotify streams.
Even the Rolling Stones don't
Yeah,
have
they
a
just
convention,
streams.
do they?
Yeah,
It's tough. Again, look, guys, I
probably.
wanted to stop collecting vinyl again. Well, I mean, Beatle vinyl, because I'm a collector of that. But then I said other stuff I'll listen to on CDs. I'll get everybody else on CDs.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
And then he goes to a record store, and it's like, whoops.
Good.
yeah, just all I do is walk into a record store. That's that.
Tim Allen. has
Wow, that's
finished
some
his
goal
goal.
achieved.
You
Holy
did.
mackerel.
Good for
Good,
you.
Tim. Good boy.
Wow.
Good
What did
Tim.
you watch in 1913? There's a Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, I think, from 1913. But there's another. What the heck?
I didn't
movie
realize
was-
Tim was that old.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh.
yeah. Don't he look it? Yeah. He
He watched movies every year from 1913 to 2021. Wow.
Did you watch them one
Doesn't look it.
all in a row in one night?
Yeah.
Oh, no, over the past, month or so, 2 months?
Um.
Something like that.
Yeah, I do that too. People always say, you know how many times I'm going to buy something? People go, oh, that's not going to be worth anything. I say, I'm buying it because I want it. I don't buy things because I'm going to sell it down the line.
Yeah,
We
Right.
buy
You
it
know?
because we enjoy it.
we do.
We do.
Well, like this was one of my. This was
That
one of
is
my.
absolutely right.
This was a buy that I regret.
After too little.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
I
it was only like a couple of dollars or something, $5 or something, season 1. But I'm like, I put
Mhm.
them on. And I was like, nah, I'm not digging these.
No, it isn't a very good show. No.
No.
I think I might have liked the later ones, if anything.
Okay.
Oh, the one
First
with
season.
Ricky Siegel.
No,
Oh, the
well,
last season. Yeah.
no.
Uh,
That's why Grandma,
yeah.
Grandpa. I saw that on TV the other day.
Now, see, rock pop groups such as the Beatles will increase or hold its value. Elvis memorabilia has declined because his fan base is passing. Ooh.
Mm,
So
Well,
that means
you know.
Yeah.
if we
I
die.
hate to spoil it, but I think that there's the same fan base or the same age, both Beatles and Elvis.
No, because I think the Beatles. Look around you. How many young people making channels about the Beatles, though?
Yeah, but there's
Yeah.
not as many as the older people, so I
No,
think
there'll never
it's
be.
going to take a
Never.
hit for sure.
I hope so.
I'm
I'll
not
get
saying
cheaper
that the
stuff
Beatles
cheaper.
will decline, but
As we die off.
I
We'll
don't
see.
think it has anything to do
Yeah,
with.
exactly.
Well, no, we won't see.
Or
We'll
the
be long
fan
gone.
Yeah.
In the year 1964, they never thought we'd be talking about them in 2022. That's for sure.
No.
Like
Right.
this.
Just don't buy Bill Cosby records. There's no market in
They
it.
talk about them more than, say, I'm trying to think of Modern English.
Why is there
Yeah.
in English? Yeah, right.
I'm trying to think of somebody from
I'm,
the
I'm
80s.
just glad you
Like
didn't mention
him,
Depeche
yeah.
Mode.
There you go.
Oh,
with
Depeche
Jorgen
Mode, yeah. Yeah, they talk
Jorgen
about
loves
them
them.
more than Depeche Mode. They were talking about them more in Depeche Mode in 1985.
It's a little different that the Depeche Mode still exists.
I wouldn't even know it. Really, they do. No, I like Personal Jesus and a couple of other ones that I know of anyway.
They come
Or
with a
Yeah.
new album next year. The Depeche Mode releases a new album.
Ew.
No, Gary Glitter albums.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gary Glitter. Yeah.
Well, the newer collectibles, they will get old too eventually. It depends on what they, like don't tell Beetle Brad that.
Well, in a way, I hope it does go down so I can buy more of it because there's a lot of stuff I don't have a lot. People think he's got so much Beatles stuff. Yeah, well, I don't have a lot of the vintage stuff from the early '60s.
I don't think I've ever seen Joe show us his Beatles train set
Oh, I don't want that kind of stuff. I don't want that kind
Yeah.
of stuff. No.
or the little yellow submarine that you wind up and put in the bathtub or something.
Yeah.
So
That
I-
stuff used to be everywhere.
But I do like the Yellow Submarine Lego box. That I like
Yeah.
because Robert bought it for me.
Good answer.
Stuff that, like
I
Well,
very rarely buy retro stuff. Very rarely. There's enough old stuff.
Jonathan and Funkos.
Joe, let's go for a ride in my yellow submarine.
Yes.
Hey!
There we
Stop.
go.
I think that's the stuff. What
Yeah,
is
look,
it?
I'm trying to highlight comments and I can't.
Yeah, I know. I do the same thing when I watch them. I want to do the. I don't know. The newer mono box is closing in on $2,000.
Yeah, it's
What?
$2,000
Yeah.
for the Beatles and mono,
Yeah.
and it's not the
Yeah.
old people. Well, I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe it is.
Yeah.
Whatever you like.
Hindsight, I wish I had bought that.
Big rubber ducky.
Yeah.
Mm,
Too much information.
yeah. Well, I remember about 25 years ago, I thought of buying Pokemon stuff, and I'm glad I didn't. You know, oof.
Or Beanie Babies.
That too.
I was-
that too.
I was thinking, Robert, we should do lunch sometime when you're not busy working.
Okay.
Yeah, working is a pain.
Keep telling Julio, let's go. Like, yeah, we got to do that. Julio never gets around to it though.
Yeah, get
Oh,
Julio
Anthony
on
crapped out on me yesterday.
Uh-oh.
We're supposed to get together. He's like, I'm sick. I'm sick. Yeah, okay. No, I think he was, but I
Mhm.
think the wife is also home on Saturday, so
That's
Uh-oh.
it.
Yeah.
that's what I think. She said she
That'll-
grabbed him by the ear and said, "No,
That'll,
you
that'll
stay
make
home."
you sick, yeah.
Yeah.
Who's going to redo all the mono and stereo again in 20 years? Or is that even an option?
Well, I thought part of the appeal of those mono sets was that they tried to
No,
match the
wait,
originals.
Robert, I'm not there.
Puppy
eat that stuff.
tacos.
Well, maybe Joe and Robert could go look for a puffy taco place for lunch.
If that's code for something else, sure.
No, no,
I'm all in.
the good stuff. See, Beatles have always had a
I used to
younger.
tease my dear departed friend Mike on that, even in like the 1978, 79, and 80. I used to laugh at that.
You can't find his coupon.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. It depends what coupons you have, for friendlies. One of those places.
Funniest thing was when he had the White Castle coupons. Because those
I didn't know they
hamburgers
had
are like,
coupons.
they're cheap, those hamburgers anyway.
Oh, nice. Robert P says a puffy taco for everyone who shows up.
Yeah, we
Ooh.
should
Where
get
do-
together
where
with
do
some
you
of
live?
these guys.
Yeah,
Some guys
where
get
do you live?
together.
Yeah. Danny would like to see a live stream with Joe and Andy.
Yeah, it would be nice to do a live
That'd be
stream with
fun.
Andy, but the guy
Yeah.
doesn't have a viable internet thing. You can't do it. He tried getting on. Remember those times?
There's no coupons for the internet.
Or just
Yeah.
have them come to your place, and then you can do it.
Yeah.
I'd love to
Well,
see
we've
that
done that
live
before.
stream.
We have done like together like that.
But the trouble is when Andy comes on, it's like
Yeah.
even George Sesford. We don't know what happened to him.
Yeah.
He's dropped
Well,
out.
he froze.
Yeah.
But I mean, I've had him, like, he's been at my place, Andy, and we've done, like, together, sit next to each other a few times, but nothing I've saved.
I guess Julio doesn't have the proper stuff either.
Look,
Well, he
talking to
shows
him
up to
is
make
impossible.
comments.
I've told Julio, everybody wants to see this guy, either with his own channel or coming up and doing a show where he talks about stuff with me and stuff, and we could be a funny pair, but he just won't do it.
I know. George ran out of bullets.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, that's
He
why
did leave us
he's
with
not
that
on.
memorable moment.
So some stuff will live forever.
Yeah.
Too bad I don't have that recorded.
Oh. We've
Yeah.
muffed that up, haven't we?
What is it?
I'm underneath him though. So
There, okay, fixed. Okay.
Yeah, I feel bad being in
Oh, yeah.
I'm in the wrong spot.
There we go.
Oh, Joe
What's
doesn't
the
like
Sergeant
this
Pepper reconfigured? What is that? I don't know what that is. Just
one.
a review of the album.
Reconfigured. What is that? Maybe they changed the tracks to.
All the people on the back are different places.
Oh,
I don't know.
Julio and his
All the
friend.
figures.
It means Richie knows his
Richie,
music.
yeah.
Richie.
Yeah, but you go to a record show and he walks out with a stack under his arm.
Oh, forget it. Those guys, they'll buy like a whole stack like this, and then they'll say
Yeah.
that wasn't a very good show.
Julio just
That was
Yeah,
open
but
the
it's not
trunk,
even
let's
just-
see what we got.
But it's not even just buying the stuff. It's like you talk to Julio and he's like, "Oh yeah, this is the recording, the pressing for the recording that they did on May 4th, 1922 at 6 p.m.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's like, what?
Dang.
Oh, it's
And
much
let me
better
tell
than
you-
the one they did at 8:30 that evening.
his
Not
whole
really,
thing
but
is
it
that
seems that way.
he's able to get guys down in price. That's his whole thing. I've seen him like start out at $300 worth of records and get it down to like 180 or something like that. I don't know how he does it.
So bring him to the record store when you want to get that Bing Crosby thing, and he'll, barter the price.
Yeah.
And then he'll buy it.
That's what you do, yeah. Oops.
And then Joe will do a rant about Doc. He told me to tell Julio to come. And now Julio owns it.
What's the best music documentary we've ever?
Music documentary?
Don't Look Back. No, that's not a documentary. Yeah, it is. Don't Look Back's good with Dylan. The best though.
The Mamas and the Papas.
Okay, it's anthology. Beatles anthology. No, I don't know.
We all
I have
know.
to agree with that one.
Yeah.
George Sesford used to be on Joe's stream probably 2 years ago?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Years ago.
And by the way,
Yeah.
I like This Is Elvis as a documentary too.
George Sesford disappeared.
And George, yeah, he would talk a lot about Planet of the Apes movies.
Yeah, they ran out of bullets. Yeah.
The thing about the dumping Penny Lane and including Strawberry Fields and Penny Lane, dumping a couple of tracks. A lot of times that's an exercise that people try to do. What would you get rid of? Put those on.
Well, a lot of people, they're sort of obvious answers within you, without you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't know if you've saved any of those old streams. Are they gone, or are they anywhere?
I don't know which stream you talk. I don't know which ones he's talking about. He's probably
Anything with
talking about
George.
just my Q&A things by myself. I don't usually save the other ones. Well, no, I have a few. Well, what other ones do I have?
I have to look
I
that
used
up.
to call it the Lounge, Mayo's Lounge or something. Beatle Lounge.
But find those ones with George Sesford and stuff. But find some of those, they run out of bullets. See, Julio and Richie are a team.
Yep.
I've done two streams in my VC career.
Nothing wrong with it.
Two.
Yeah.
Joe, do you think in this day and age, this Yoko Ono song would be considered racist in this day? Yellow Girl, Stand By for Life.
I don't ever even heard that song.
It's weird.
What album is that? Is that from an album?
I don't know. I heard it on Breakfast with the Beatles a few days ago. Stand by for life, Yellow Girl. Yellow Girl, stand by for life.
I don't remember that one.
No, that one, no.
I don't know it. I'd like to listen to a lot more Yoko stuff. I like some of it, a lot of it actually.
Yeah.
But I know it's not for everybody. But then again,
Okay.
people just think she yells all the time.
See, Martin remembers George. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of her weirdest
Cool.
songs I ever heard was "Don't Worry, Kyoko, Mommy's only looking for her hand in the snow."
Well, that one was a little, yeah.
Or as John called it, the best rock and roll record ever made. Or one of them.
Yeah.
I don't even get the title.
Well, she's poetic with her stuff.
Yeah.
I love it.
Mm-hmm.
We have a request for James to sing that.
No, I'm not going to sing right now.
Yeah.
I still say I like the backing on Don't Worry, Kyoko. I like the
If we find the backing, will you sing it, James?
I
No.
could do it.
Well, I think
think
what Robert
so.
P. is saying is he'd prefer to hear James over Yoko
Yeah.
to sing anything.
Don't worry, don't worry, don't worry, don't worry, don't worry.
Yeah.
You know what John Lennon said when the first time he saw Yoko naked? Oh,
Oh,
no!
come on. That's an old joke, too.
Oh,
Well, John Lennon didn't
Yoko.
say.
Well, getting back to the song, I'm only looking for my hand in the snow. It's probably because it's about somebody whose hand was chopped off and looking for it in the snow. So they got to go, ah!
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
What?
We're looking
Hey,
for
we
Ringo
interviewed
Oh, yeah, Ringo's hand, yeah.
Looking for Ringo's
we
hand.
interviewed
sold
Madeline,
out.
remember?
I spent
Madeline
$5,000
Vaccaro.
on this and it fell in the snow.
Yeah.
I always
sold them
laugh
all.
when I
Mrs.
listen to the
Lennon's
song
great.
of
That song,
Yoko
Mrs. Lennon.
when John says, "In the middle of a shave, I call your name." Why would you call her name in the middle of a shave or in the middle of
Yoko.
a bath?
Well, that's
Oh,
the poetic way of
Yoko.
saying that he thinks about her all the time. That's all
Like
that
that
means.
wedding
Or he,
album,
or
yeah.
he managed to shave his shave off his ear.
Mhm.
Maybe he's thinking maybe Yoko should shave.
I
Yeah.
don't think it's literal. I don't think you're supposed to take it literal.
Oh, you can't get rid of 64 or Good Morning. Come on.
Well, you can't get rid of anything. The thing
You
is, that
can't
gets
get
me
rid of
about
Without
that
You
is
Without You.
it's a fun
I
experiment just to
agree.
say it. But you
Yeah.
know, the
Even
album was a
if it's a single.
classic. It #1 innovative record of all time. Everybody was influenced by it. It was perfect. You don't need to change it. You know,
See? Penny Lane loves Mrs. Lennon.
me too. I know Penny
That's a
Lane's a
nice
fan
one.
of Yoko's. I appreciate
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. John
Oh yeah, the wedding album.
Yoko.
Hey, you know, it's
John,
easy to make fun of. I make fun
Yoko.
of it too, but it's fun. It's crazy
Yeah.
fun. I mean, I
Yeah.
think it's so sick. I don't know if I ever made it to the end of this side one of that. I think I played half of it once.
I think I went to the bathroom or something.
Oh.
Any updates on a Beatles radio station? They still pretending John Lennon wasn't a Beatle?
Well, I know this morning, I was shocked because I was listening to it on the ride up to that place, and they started out with "Twist and Shout," John vocal. Then they played "You Can't Do That." I couldn't believe it. You can't. Something other than "I Love You" too. Also, was about like I'm telling you, but I'm going to leave you flat. I'm going to, if you do that, you can't. I was like, wow, I actually got some balls on there. I couldn't believe it. And then after that, there was "Across the Universe," and there was no Paul. And I'm like, wow, what's going on? And then he said, John Lennon, honoring, remembering John Lennon.
Yeah.
So,
Well, they
yeah,
had
so
to
he
have
did.
a reason to.
But do that on a right. Do that on a right. You had to have a
Yeah.
reason for it.
All the
Do it on
time.
a
Yeah.
regular day.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying those three in a row. You play start. You want to start out with, and he played the Long and Winding Road again. Oh, every week he plays that dirge. Every week.
I guess that's his favorite song.
It sounds like it. But you want to start out by playing Back in the USSR. Then after that, you want to go into You Can't Do That. Then you want to play All My Loving. Then you want to play I'll Cry Instead. That's fine. Do it
Yeah.
that way. But don't favor one guy for an hour. Play Paul for an hour.
That's why I like Chris Carter on Breakfast with the Beatles on Sirius
Yeah.
XM. He does it good. I mean, Mondays it's Maca Monday. It's all Paul, and then the rest of the week it's all Beatles because it all works out somehow. Because he plays Paul at the beginning of the week because he had the most songs of all the other Beatles, and it kind of evens it out with the other things.
Mhm.
And I like that.
So are they going to have a Yoko day? So
No.
for Yoko all day.
But what I
You
like
could
about
do
Chris
that. Play the
Carter,
good songs.
Yeah.
he favors all the Beatles. He doesn't just focus on one.
Yeah.
He goes for John. He goes for George. And they have different things on all the different Beatles, which I like.
And sometimes this guy Ken Dashow, he takes most of the time he takes requests, and people are only calling in Paul songs anyway. So it's like he think that's the only Beatle now.
You got to tell Tom and Woodland to stop calling in.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
they're
for sure.
No, they should have like a tribute to Mal Evans.
Oh yeah, coming soon.
I love Mel Evans.
Anvil music.
This book, his new book.
Bang,
Yeah.
bang.
Yeah, don't
that's
forget
a
that book.
Bang. Yeah.
It's going to be coming out. Yeah.
Yeah, well, for a whole hour. Bang, bang. Let's see, Robert P.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. If you
When the kids
instead of
won't
saying
be
you're
able to
grounded, you got to
play
listen
that
to the
stuff.
John and Yoko's wedding album.
Oh,
Oh, jeez. Robert P. played all
Oh, I hope she's just finding this out.
159 singles. There's
Yeah.
only 80, but 159 songs. He is Paul.
speaking of John, here's a great movie that I recommend everybody should watch. It's a comedy. It's very good. How I Won the War.
Oh.
Oh, I've heard of that.
Yeah.
And there he is on a machine gun. And it's
Lennon
directed
is
by
act-
Richard Lesser.
John Lennon is acting.
Oh
Yes.
yeah, send that my way. I still got to get that. I don't even own that. Believe it or
This
not.
movie is so funny. Especially the scene where they're playing cricket near a landmine, and this guy's doing push-ups, and his face is right near the landmine, and these generals show
Yeah.
up in their truck, and they're asking what's going on, and this guy's doing push-ups. I was crying. It was so funny, but you have to understand British humor to get it.
Yeah,
It's-
no, I have to get to that. How the hell did I never watch the whole thing?
Oh,
I
you
only
have to
watched
get this show.
some John
Yeah.
segments.
Really
That's
good.
about all I've seen. By the way, I tried doing. I know Doc.
All right, you can make me small.
Go ahead.
I think Doc who likes this. I did try another drive-through thing
Oh,
with
goody.
somebody, but I didn't like the way it turned out,
Oh.
and I did it in the rain. I'm just gonna put. It's very bad. It sounds like me. It's the audio I'll do.
Okay.
Hello. Jacob, how can I help you, sir? Yes, hi. I'd like to get a Whopper with cheese. Can I get it with heavy mayonnaise and heavy ketchup? Heavy mayo, heavy ketchup, sure. Yeah. Anything else? That'll do it. All right, come on around for your total. And my name's William Devane. Thanks. You take gold coins?
Go.
Dollar coins? Yeah.
It could have came out better. I'm gonna do it again. When he goes heavy cash, I went, that's right, instead of saying yeah.
Yeah.
And then when I said you take gold coins, I don't know if you ever saw those commercials. I should have said you take gold coins from Roslyn Capital. You know, but
The most accurate William Devane I've ever heard.
Yeah.
yeah, but I sound like myself.
Yeah.
I do it. I think I'm doing it good when I'm doing it, and then I play it back, and it just sounds like me.
Well, no, you're just holding your nose.
Yeah, William Devane. Just gotta sound angry and nasty.
Oh, I mean,
Yeah.
William Devane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to order a Whopper.
William
William Devane.
You're on Medicare.
I didn't use it.
Oh, Howie won the award. Some good film, very surrealistic. Oh, really? That was the same pick of John that was on the
Yeah, I
first
think
issue.
so.
of Rolling Stone?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Mhm.
Yeah. See, Maca Monday, Maca Tuesday, Maca Wednesday, Maca Thursday, Maca Friday, Maca Saturday, Maca Sunday. That's a week. Yes.
And it will continue. Hey, this is the point in time we're at, and I kind of get it. And I keep saying, thank God, for him being around. And I wondered, would the Beatles be as popular with young people today and stuff come out as they are if Paul had passed early, along with John and George? I wonder.
I saw once a YouTube show where they were reacting to different stuff, and there were kids watching that video where Paul McCartney is with Kanye West, and the people were saying, "Who is the old guy next to Kanye?"
Yeah.
I felt like, you stupid idiot! That's one of the biggest pop stars in music history.
I know.
Yeah.
I know they were looking for Drake, weren't they?
I know Kanye West.
Well, it's like the waitress at the diner that Joe and I went to.
Yes, that's right.
She hadn't heard of these guys, except Paul. She's like, I think I heard of him.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, when I do my William Devane, I'm actually doing his character from Marathon Man. More, he's kind of like a snake of a cop.
Yeah, you have to pretend you're selling that thing
Rosalind.
on television there.
Cop.
Crap.
Fine gold, whatever it is.
Yeah, the gold.
Yeah.
There's something else I think he does now besides that, right, Doc?
Yeah,
Yeah, Bobby Kennedy.
Oh, he played JFK.
JFK?
Yeah. What's his name?
Seen him on the clip.
Martin Sheen played Bobby.
Oh, I see.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
He played JFK.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
are you telling? No, he worked for us. I'm doing dialogue from Marathon Man.
Yeah, I thought William Devane had a series of some sort not too long ago, or maybe 30 years ago or something.
I'm going to have chicken for dinner. Yummy, yummy.
Ooh, chicken.
Again.
Okay.
Well, I think I'm going to get going, Doc.
Because they're
What?
slow.
Oh, man, I gave you
I'm
the
going to go. I'll let Tim come up.
Okay.
Oh,
Or Robert
All right.
P. Or Robert P.
whoever
Yeah,
gets here
let's go.
first.
Take
Let's
care,
first.
guys.
Hey, see you later, Robert.
Right.
Okay. Bye
All right,
bye.
Robert S.
See ya. Have a good day.
That's
Okay,
Robert
we
S.
have an open loose. Okay, on your mark, get set.
Said, no, Mason.
Huh?
No. It's not Mason.
She's
I
too
think you
busy
should
with
Richard
work,
Dolan.
girl.
I think you should pull up a link.
Oh, that kid.
Hey,
What was that
Steven.
kid's name that used to be on here? Oh,
Adam?
no.
Adam?
Van on Wheels.
Van.
Van on Wheels. Oh, good
He's
grief.
busy playing
Hey,
games.
Ray. There's a spot, Ray.
Yeah, one open. So
I think you should put out a new link.
Oh,
yeah,
oh,
you
yeah.
might do that, Doc.
That might be a good idea. Yeah.
Yeah, we got an
Stupid me.
open
Okay,
place.
Yeah. I know. Everybody missed Van on Wheels.
Not everybody.
Really shotgun blast.
Hmm.
Let's see who our next
Let's see
contestant
who's going to
will
be first.
Right.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun,
Wow,
dun,
wow,
dun,
wow,
dun.
wow,
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 wow.
wow.
Your decision is
And who is it? Yeah.
Last Sunday night, I was laughing so hard watching an old episode of The Honeymooners. The one where Cramden became the janitor and he had that telephone thing in his apartment. And they kept calling him. And then he gets stuck in the pipe there. Oh my God, I was crying. It was so funny.
Right.
Yeah.
There's 4 walls. Just turn it towards the wall. There's 4 walls.
You turned it the wrong way.
Okay. Robert P.
There's Robert.
So
P.
Robert.
Yay.
Hey,
Hello.
what's up, Robert?
Well, I wasn't wanting anyone to get off technically, but I'm glad someone did, so I could join this time. I missed last couple weeks because I was gone, and then
You've been busy.
grandkids. But I had some things if when the time comes right to share a little anyway.
Well, the thing is, you might know the Beatles, but you don't know their. Don't know.
And I said on the thing, that's what I think. Everybody could say whatever they want, but that's what I think basically was the Yoko thing.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's true or not, but
Well, that's the thing. You can say, "Oh, I love the Rolling Stones," but name them.
I think it's a little more odd if you knew all the members of Beatles, but not which band they played in.
There's a lot of groups I don't know them individually, but I know the groups. I couldn't tell you everybody in the Eagles. I could tell you maybe 2.
Especially if you're somebody like a Japanese artist who's avant-garde and doesn't really care about that word rock and roll scene. I mean, not for nothing, but
Like, name the people in 98 Degrees. Can you do it? No.
Oh God, do I have?
Mark Peterson, Kevin Sanders.
If you're a huge enough fan, you'll say, "Oh yeah, I can name all the."
That's interesting. Yeah, that's interesting.
There's very few groups that I can name every single individual.
I can name all the members in Depeche Mode.
Okay.
Go for it.
Even the Hollies, who I like, I know like 3 out of the 4 or 5, maybe, and that's it.
Currently, it's pretty easy because there are only 2 of them: Martin Gore and Dave Gahan. Andy Fletcher died. Alan Wilder left in '93. Vince Clarke started and was on the first album. End of story.
Yeah, and William Devane.
And William Devane.
And here's gold
What do
coin.
you mean you can't name the Stones? There's too many of them.
Too many of them are rolled on.
There's like what? How many Stones? Like 9 or 10?
I guess you can get an argument with the 5th Beatle too. How many 5th Beatles were there?
Yeah.
Yeah, how many? There were a lot, really. If you think about it.
Yeah,
How many other drummers can you name of the Beatles besides Pete Best?
There's Jimmy Nicol.
Oh, that's a good one. I forgot about him, actually. There's Norman. I hate to say the last name. Norman Chapman was one of them.
The washboard guy from the first show.
And there's another guy that his name escapes me. He was a session drummer or something, I think.
You got Andy White.
Andy White.
Oh, yeah, that's it.
Wasn't there one in the early days named Thomas More?
That's the one I forgot. Thomas More, yeah.
Yeah. And then
I think his wife wanted him to quit the band.
Oh, what a mistake that was. Ooh.
Yeah.
That's the one. I think that was the one that he, like, the last time they saw him, he was on a forklift or something in the warehouse, and he begged him to come into the show. He's like, "No, I'm going to stay here." And well,
and now where is he? Yeah.
Well, that's a shame.
Pete hung on just long enough.
to be part of the bigger picture, I guess, is what it comes down to.
Yeah, well, he wound up doing all right in the end. I think he's satisfied actually now in his life, late in his life.
I'm sure he's not looking for a cup of coffee anytime soon.
Yeah, well, he got money from the anthology, and he's
So does
famous,
he?
but not too famous.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Paul McCartney is a drummer of the Beatles. Yes.
Yes, he is.
That's
Yeah.
true. That's true.
Yeah,
That is true.
On back in the USSR and Belgium Down Yoko, and those are 2 songs he drummed on.
There could be more, but Ringo isn't telling.
Yeah, Ringo's not. Ringo's
I think that's
Bernard Purdy.
Oh yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
he
that
did,
was
didn't
good.
he? Actually,
yeah, we'll see.
As far as the Tony Sheridan stuff, I thought he did sweeten that up or something. I think it's true about that, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, but I think Purdy wants more recognition than
tried to take a lot of credit.
Yeah.
You hear that on I Feel Fine? That was me too.
Sure.
Yeah.
That was me on Rain.
Exactly.
He sounds like that guy from the Ruddles, Blind Lemon. What was that guy?
Too.
I did. I played on there. Yeah. The Ruddles.
I'm just way behind, so I gotta get.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I gotta get caught up here.
It's
there we
Susan
go.
Day, by the way.
There we go. It is Susan Day time.
Yeah.
Susan Day.
Yeah, December 10th.
Yeah.
Yeah, her birthday was yesterday. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, that makes me think that my Partridge Family albums also get the Purge. I don't know.
Ooh.
It's hard to. There's
Hello,
nostalgia.
boys.
I was down in Alabama. The guy had 5 or 6 of them, but they were all like really in 10-cent shape. That's the shape.
Yeah.
So I couldn't buy any of them. They were all pretty bad. I'm
I
looking
think
for one with the picture.
Robert, didn't you tell me earlier you had something to show if you got on today?
I probably have too much to show because I got some things while I was down in Alabama, and I spent 2 weeks making a Frank Sinatra 42 CD set of his reprise or whatever you want to call it albums, which have never been out. I mean, they've been out, but not all of them on CD, except for on a 20 CD collection in chronological recording order, but never in the albums format. And so I had to recreate every album, and I did that.
That's cool. Show us some.
I did that for my own purpose here.
Wow. Okay.
What is that? That's a milk crate. That's a milk crate?
A baby milk crate I bought in the
80s
or 90s, and there's 42 albums in there.
Wow.
And I recreated each album with the original artwork, and then I put on my own. Oh, sorry.
Is that a capital? That's a capital.
My own custom labels.
Ring-a-ding-ding.
I didn't know that was a reprise one. Huh.
Yep, this is the very first reprise one.
Oh.
And then that was the second. I've got them all in order. There's 42 altogether.
Ring-a-ding-ding.
I'd show them all to you, but I'd take too long. But
how do you do this? It's amazing.
I had to recreate them all because I couldn't take not having them in the right order. You know,
that's a great cover. I love that one. That other one, but he looks like a zombie.
Yeah,
yeah. There's a few of them in here that are good. Let me find my favorite album that is hard to find. Let me get it here for you. And that's this one. This album is very difficult to find.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen it when I was going crazy.
7 Hoods. It's from the movie, and DCC Gold released it in the year 2000 for like a week or something. Very few copies got out, and I think someone was complaining. I don't know if it was Peter Falk or Bing Crosby. Someone complained. So this is I don't know if you can see it. It says promotional.
I see the Rubber Soul mirror.
In that too.
Yeah, I see it too.
This is a very that's my Rubber Soul mirror in front of me. Yeah, but this is very difficult to get, and they run between, if you're lucky, $40 up to $189.
As long as it's not 190.
Well, I'm just giving. When I finally went to look for it, I got this for $30 about, I don't know, a while
That's
back.
fine.
This is hard to get a hold of, and then I made my own copy for years before I could find this, because it was not easy to find at a reasonable price. You can always find anything here. There's nothing rare, trust me. You can find it if you got enough money.
That's true. Nothing's rare anymore these days.
I
Just
mean,
on eBay.
you can get whatever it is you want. Anyways, I made that, and then my brother's got some like he burns into wood and stuff with a laser, and he made me the labels for it.
Those are wood?
Yeah, this is made of wood where you burn into wood. It's all 3D.
This is a real wood day, I swear.
Yeah.
But I had these old crates, and I thought, what am I going to put it in until I have time in the summer to make my own cases? And I thought, these I've had laying around probably since the 90s, you know. It was called U-Crate or something from Staples, actually, if you know what that is.
Sure.
And then I made this set of all the capitals.
Oh, Capital also.
Ah,
It's got the logo and everything.
Right.
Yeah.
So this is it's the booklet. This is all the capital
Oh, I love
albums.
this fedora.
So
Those
there's
are nice.
16 capital albums.
What about the Columbia?
The Columbia, I've got the 4 CD best of, and then on a hard drive, I've got the entire collection. But you don't want to really listen to much.
I mean, I only know the Beatles, you understand, right?
Yeah. The Columbia, well, this is more like swing.
That's
I
true,
really
yeah.
like this Capitol era, and I
Yeah.
like his a lot of the reprise era until you get into the later years where he starts, singing Something and Yellow Ribbon Round the Old. I mean, those are just, I've got them as a collection, but I could go without hearing him sing half of the popular songs of the 1970s and 80s, whatever.
Right, so 50s and 60s, really.
Yeah, all this stuff up, like the first half of this is great, and then the last half is stuff where he's him and Streisand, things like that.
I just watched the Celebrity Roast with Dean Martin Celebrity Roast Frank Sinatra.
And this is a set that I'm assuming it says it's the EU, and it's a 12 CD set, and I'm in a box that is really good as far as quality. But the disc number 6 on Songsick does have one little flaw. But this I picked up, you can pick it up as low as $12, and on the average around $30. So that's not bad if you're looking for a capital collection. It goes from 53 to 62, and you can pick those up on Feebay or Rob or whatever. I'm just saying it's a decent set.
And a book. You get a book.
Yeah, you got the book I showed, and I put the book in the beginning of mine because, and then I use these albums. I have the wooden disc, the wooden Sinatra set that it's probably worth between $75 and $200, but I figured I'd make my own, and then I would go ahead and sell that.
Sinatra has a crate too.
Pardon me?
Sinatra has a crate set too.
Yes, it's like not a crate, but it's a wooden box like the Beatles. And I've got some records, actual vinyl. I rarely buy vinyl, but I did buy some vinyl. And this girl, Robert S. would probably like this too. I saw the cover, and she just hit me like the 1970s, like a Karen Carpenter type, And I quickly went to the phone and listened to some music by her, and it's Caitlin Rose, and she reminds me of I guess Karen Carpenter mixed with Linda Ronstadt mixed with Zooey Deschanel, if you're know that type of music.
I still like her eyes. I don't care about her hair. I don't care about what she
I
sounds
like her eyes too.
She's just really cute. I mean, to begin with.
Yeah. Nice
And it came, which was nice about this set, and if you don't mind me taking two extra minutes, it came with a 45, which isn't on the album. So that's kind of cool. Let me see.
Bonus material.
It came with an extra 45, a sticker,
Ooh.
an extra 45 for those who like 45s, Joe.
Where's her phone number?
Play.
With the adapter hole too, I like.
Right. And that's a picture over there. And then, watch out, Mr. B. Whoa.
Oh,
Mhm.
and it's translucent too. You can see through.
Translucent
Nice.
colored vinyl. And I will take this and transfer it from the vinyl to CD so I can play it the way I normally play records. I don't play them. Once I transfer them, I don't play them.
Thorough Ravenscroft and say, "They're great."
Yeah.
Oh, yes, they are greats.
Yeah.
This is a group I picked up. It's kind of new.
Eddie and the
Oh.
Backfires.
Eddie and the Backfires, the 20 Flight Years. And it's kind of like one of those newer bands that are playing like the old 50s style music, you know, and
Oh, like the
Street
Midnight
Cats.
Rockabilly.
Yeah.
stuff. And it's really, really a good album. And I enjoyed it. The gentleman that was down there in Alabama recommended it because I was looking at another group called the McChicken or something, MC Chicken. And he said, this group's better, but
Choke
you
the
can get
Chicken?
that next time. MC Chicken. I've never heard of the group either, but they are very well. Here's one I kind of have buyer's remorse a little.
Robert, now you're in trouble.
Yeah.
This
T-Rex.
is a girl named,
Spotted.
trying to remember the name here, Catherine. Oh man, my brain doesn't work here. Catherine Lambert in some ensemble playing Mark Boland's.
Oh,
song.
okay.
He's of the fame of
T-Rex.
Hey, Beetle Brad.
Peter Brad. You know, they bang a gong and get it on that song. You know, I picked up some of his albums recently, and I have sort of got into some of the earlier ones. The last two before he died, I wasn't caring much for, but she does a great job if you like that sort of. I can only think of like a minstrel music used at like a Renaissance fair type, and she redoes his songs like that. The cover got me, so I grabbed it, and it came with a free CD of this inside, and I don't mind it, but it's definitely nothing you're going to pull out too often. But it was, I think it was $13.99 or whatever, and the CD alone I think is $15. So you got them both, the vinyl and the CD, and it was worth listening to, but. It's nothing I'm going to pull out every day unless you want to get in that Renaissance type music mood.
Yeah, I would say we like pop music.
But this is probably my best accomplishment. I really, this took me about 2 weeks to recreate everyone.
Yeah.
And with the wood piece.
This was a great, just so it's done.
Looks really
No
well
one's done it.
really well made.
Yeah.
Now you got to make 3,000 of them.
No.
Yeah. Yeah.
I have put it on FLAC if anyone's interested, but I don't know how that works online. But
I can't bother you anymore with these things.
mail it to you.
I can have a whole list.
But those are the few new things that I've been playing with. But that one girl, she's worth getting. If you, Catherine, that was her name. Now my brain's not.
That's
working.
happened to me.
Katie Rose. Yeah.
I'm
Catherine-
more open to
Catherine
female
Rose.
artists that I haven't heard.
Caitlin Rose is, and then of course I was playing with this for like hours today. Little sucker.
Oh, Cupcat.
That caused me more trouble than it was worth. I'm sure it's a great show.
That guy Plastic EP said I look like Benny the Bull or whatever his name is.
I have a program that will take them from the DVD and push them to MP4 so you can watch them, you know, as a file later and save them on my server. And the sucker just kept crashing on me and crashing on me.
Oh, that's a pain.
Brad wants to know if you get that Sinatra
8-track, yeah.
If you truly do want it, I'm sure it can be done.
Yeah.
But
I have some stuff to do before I go to bed, so I'm signing off right now and leave the door open to others.
All right.
Okay.
Jorgen.
See you, Jorgen.
Bye.
Enjoy the snow.
Thanks.
Later.
On the
Thanks for showing up.
Later.
now,
Okay, we have an open spot.
Yeah, that means Tim Allen can jump in, or Brad even.
Or Brad.
Yeah.
that was one thing I didn't talk about, and that's
Oh.
Monkey's 2022 recreation of Head. Not Head, Headquarters.
Headquarters. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the CD I made for Doc.
I never thought of it. That's 2 albums they have at least with Head in the title.
Yep.
Huh.
And
Hmm.
the remix is good. It's a good remix. Has a lot of interesting facts about it, but it irritated me only because, and I think I mentioned this to a couple people, that when they remixed it, they put all the vocals in the center, which is great, and all the music on left and right, but they also put all the drum tracks and percussion in the center behind the voices, and it becomes a little bit annoying. Other than that, it sounds great. It's just like, why did they do it on every single track? I didn't understand.
And it's Tim.
Please welcome Tim Allen to the show.
Hey,
Yeah.
Tim.
Tim Allen's here? Oh, I know Tim
Tim
Allen.
Allen.
Mhm.
I donated my sets to I think Paulina and Brad.
Hmm.
Your Christmas gifts are in the mail, all of you.
Whoa.
Puffy Taco sent out to everybody.
Homemade
Yeah.
puffy tacos.
Puffy tacos.
Yeah. Yeah.
When you get it, it might be cold.
Heated up. That's good.
The
Oh
monkeys
my
are
God, I'm going to meet Beetle Brad.
Yeah. Tim Allen beat him up.
Well,
I
if
haven't beat him here.
you want Brad to come up, I can go again.
It's an honor. It's an
Oh,
absolute
no.
honor.
Okay.
I was making dinner for my daughters visiting in about an hour, and
yeah.
we made homemade green bean casserole because I had to make my own mushroom soup and sauce because she's vegan, so I have to make a mushroom sauce for that. I have to make vegan chicken, and then of course vegan mashed potatoes, which are anyway, but you can't use regular
Vegan
butter.
chicken.
Yeah, you make your own. You can either make your own, or you can buy a vegan chicken and make your own gravy and everything to go with it. Well, by the time I'm done, Joe, you'd eat it all and never even know it was fake.
Yeah,
Oh, sure.
but vegan chicken sounds like a oxymoron, you know?
Well, it's just that she's a vegan rather than a vegetarian. It makes a difference to her. So
So you have to put in fake chicken.
yeah, you can make your own out of seitan,
Tofu.
other stuff, or tofu. Yeah, but
You ever see that Everybody Loves Raymond episode when they have a tofu turkey, or is people not? I'm not a fan of that show. If nobody knows it, it's like, what's the point? But
I
it's
do
pretty
not
funny.
like turkey. No, that's something that you have to make yourself. No,
Oh, that's funny.
that
Man,
would
that
be-
episode.
I've had tofu and it's not good.
No, I love tofu. I just don't like
Oh, do
tofu.
you?
Turkey. Yeah.
Okay.
If
I've
it's cooked
actually watched a
correctly.
few episodes of King of Queens this week.
What about King of Queens? You poked up my ears.
I've watched a few episodes of King of Queens.
Oh, is that a new show to you as well?
King of you've got the bus, right? Or not the bus.
Yeah, I got. Well, yeah,
Delivery
whatever.
guy. The-
I got it right
delivery-
here. It's full of dust. I could get it from underneath the desk.
But yeah, being that I've been trapped with real television, staying at my mom's house this week. Like, oh look, King of Queens.
And all the commercials that go with
Yeah,
it.
you have to give it. You watch it. Make sure you see enough episodes with Arthur. On it. He's
Well, yeah,
he's funny.
the most memorable one I've seen was the one where the new next door neighbor was Lou Ferrigno,
Oh yeah.
Oh,
and
Yeah.
Arthur was
Oh,
trying to sell him on a script or something. Like, oh, I wrote the
Yeah.
script, you know. and-
Yeah,
At least it's a good show. I mean, it's not the terrible. It's not. You know.
yeah, it's a good show. I like it. I love it. But I'm getting a little sick of that too because they play it all the time. I mean,
Hey,
it's
Sam.
on all the time.
Hey, look at Sam St. John.
Sam St. John.
Hey.
Hello.
Oh my God, I'm going to meet Sam St. John. Dun, dun.
Only if I put out another link and somebody lets him on, I suppose.
It's time for you to go to 9, I think, Doc.
Well, I know
I'll
it's
put
hard
words
to
in your mouth.
control 9 different conversations.
9 would be way.
Yeah, it's
too-
already hard enough with 6, right? I mean, it
Yeah.
is difficult too, because people want to talk. Everybody's excited to
Hello,
talk.
Paulina.
You
Hey,
can't help it
Paulina.
sometimes. Hello, Paulina.
Oh yeah, Paulina's out there too. Hello.
Hello.
yes.
Hello.
You wanted to see Susan Bay.
And Matthew Street's never been on here, huh?
No,
No,
never saw him.
He's not big on the live streams.
he's welcome to come.
I don't know why.
Beetle Brad.
Even Balding Boomer. I've wanted Balding Boomer on here for the longest time. You,
I'm gonna be Beetle Brad.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Number 9. number 9. 9.
Mhm.
But yeah, I feel you have more than 6 people on here. It'd be a. Oh,
Yeah, it doesn't happen that often, but when it does, yeah, it's rough. There's a lot
yeah,
because everybody wants to talk. Well, most
I
people.
believe it.
I remember the
6
first
people
time
want to
I
talk
had
about
10 people on my stream. I was like, oh my God, how do I control this?
it. You can't.
Mhm.
I know. I would love to hear stories about the Hollywood Bowl. I would love to hear that. But no, you won't come on. You won't come on. Damn.
Balding Boomer.
Yeah, he's
Come
got to have.
on, Balding Boomer.
Anything new, Tim? Tim's on now. Anything new?
No.
No 29 cents.
One CD. You guys
Oh,
probably won't know who either of these people are.
What do you got?
What is it?
Reckless Eric and
Reckless
Amy
Eric,
Rigby
Amy
did
Rigby.
an
Oh,
album
okay.
together a few years ago.
Nope.
Oh,
Reckless Eric was on Stiff. He sang The Whole Wide World. I'd Go the Whole Wide World that the Monkees covered.
Mhm.
And Amy Rigby is just like an indie singer.
I don't
She
even
had a
know the
great
Monkeys
song
version.
called Dancing with Joey Ramone right after Joey died.
Hmm.
That's about all I picked up.
Okay.
I know
One-
exactly. Balding Boomer's mom was on Lucy.
Oh, okay.
So
Fred,
like,
oh, really?
Nice.
Vivian Vance?
no, no,
Yeah.
I
No,
didn't know that was his mother.
Yeah.
no. Was a bit player. Appeared in a Lucy episode.
Yeah.
But I mean, like Balding Boomer's got to have such stories.
Mhm.
You know, being in Los Angeles and listening to old the K Rock or something that they had out there, and
Yeah.
being at the Hollywood Bowl. I think he still is at the Hollywood Bowl. Works there behind the scenes.
Yeah. Yeah.
So like, I would love to hear some of the stories, but he won't come
Mhm.
on. He won't
Yeah.
come on.
Oh, Marion. That's
Marion.
well, that's one of Lucy's friends, isn't it?
I think
I
so.
appeared more than once then.
Not Mrs.
If
Steve.
it was Carolyn Appleby,
Yeah.
I got a crush on her.
No.
What?
Lucy's
Carolyn
friend,
Appleby.
Carolyn Appleby. I had a crush on her.
Trying to think who was that? And
Oh,
the
Can't think of
actress,
it.
actress
Marion Strong? What's the name in the show? I'm trying to think. Marion Strong, I think, is the character's name.
name. Oh, jeez. That's what happens when you get old. Some stuff just
Yes.
you can see it in
yeah,
front
you
of
get brain farts.
I would know.
you. No, not Sue Ann Langdon. No.
He was nice in those days, but probably not.
No, she was in even some of them Ozzie and Harriet.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can
She made a lot of 60s movies.
crap. I can see her. I can hear her voice, and I can't think of her name.
Mhm.
Oh well, darn. Good thing I'm not on Jeopardy.
What
I'd be
is?
stuck. I'd be
Yeah.
stuck.
Have you guys saw the? I mean, I've seen it many times, but Lucille Ball Desnarnez movie, The Long Trailer. It's one of
Yeah.
my
Yeah,
favorite
long, long
Yeah.
I think
trip.
I've seen that.
I've
movies.
seen it.
I don't know why they
Okay.
didn't just be themselves in that. It would have been funny.
They might
Lucy
as
and Ricky.
well.
Yeah.
It was a great movie that I
You
still
know, my
watch.
mother told me. My mother said when I was very young, maybe a baby, a little older. I don't know. I don't know what year that is, but I think they brought it back again afterwards. Anyway,
Shirley
in the
Mitchell.
in the apartment we were living in, there was no heat in the summer, so to get into the coolness, air conditioning, she took us to the movie theater to see that just to get the air conditioning.
No.
But not originally. It was like brought back to theaters or something. Come back.
Yeah, that was I still love that movie. Once or twice a year we watch it. It's just so funny, along with the rest of the shows they did.
Yeah.
They had a documentary about them just recently. I think it was on one of those about Ricky and Ricky and how they're fighting and all that stuff during the making of the show.
I think it was on Prime.
Maybe it was Amazon.
Mhm.
It was just recent. It wasn't too bad, but
Did you
I
see the
never-
movie?
Disney Plus.
no,
Nope.
Yeah, I did.
there's a new movie.
Well, a year or two ago, Being the Ricardos, was that the name of it? Being the
Maybe-
Ricardos?
maybe that's what I did see. But
Yeah, with Nicole Kidman as Lucy. Yeah, I guess nobody even knows movies today, right? They come out and they come and go. It's like
Well, I guess I just never realized the two actors fought so much as far as like the Fred and Ethel characters. I don't remember all their Vivian.
Oh yeah, supposedly they did, but they build that up big in the movie, in the documentaries.
We got to have sensationalism, or else you won't watch.
Right.
Yeah.
They need to make another Partridge Family movie.
Not.
The one from 2011.
Yeah.
Partridge
Oh no,
Family.
I'm not
Happy
really one to
birthday,
draw. It's just
Susan
not.
Day.
Happy birthday,
Yep.
Susan Day.
Nope.
All right,
I did it at the beginning of the show.
My shopping bag won this time.
All right, I'll take it out one more time. Tim, how come you're not showing it?
Yay!
Oh God.
I've only got 2 of them on vinyl, and I think I got maybe 3 more records on CD somewhere.
Yeah. We have to find you some Heingay records.
Yeah, I have to get you one.
I draw the line at Bay City Rollers and the other guy, whatever you just said.
Heingay?
Yeah. I had one Bay City Roller, and I gave it to a friend of mine.
Yeah, I wonder what happened to that.
Not even Christmas? Mm-hmm.
Get ready to match the stars. Head's itching.
And if it's your birthday, Hengay says in his song, he sings a birthday song on one of his albums and a video. He says, "I will buy for you anything you want." He'll do it. He'll buy you food. He'll buy you whatever you want. Well, Hengay, we're going to hold that to you.
Oh, the Beetle Brad's still out there.
Is he like 50 years old now or something?
I think he's in his 60s.
Who knows? Yeah.
What does that mean?
Yeah, but thumbs down to.
Oh, it's a thumbs down.
Looks like a thumbs down.
Brad, what
Beetle
do you
Brad, what's going on, man?
Yeah, what is that about?
The tornado?
What? Explain yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Giving us a thumbs down. What?
The Beetle Fest is coming.
I don't know.
I was sad that I was born 1969 because I didn't have a chance to be around with Angela Cartwright. I had a crush on her when I saw The Sound of Music.
Oh, okay.
The one that plays, I think it's Brigitte or
was
Louisa.
about 5 in The Sound of Music. No,
yeah,
no,
she was on Lost
that
in
was
Space.
Right before Lost in Space, that was.
Yeah, I had a major crush on her.
No, Brad. No. We do not laugh at the Partridge Family. No. We revere the Partridge Family.
Yes.
Is that the real Brad?
Yes,
it is.
It's a real
Yeah, it's got to be the real Brad.
It's just.
Yeah, the real Brad. Yeah. But
as soon as I showed the colored vinyl, he appeared.
Yeah, it did work, didn't it? Yeah.
So it's the real Brad.
Yeah, like Beach Boys. But
come on, one of my live streams one of these days, Brad.
Wood Girl. Yeah, for the Beach Boys.
James, I was hoping you'd sing another song for us.
Well, you were on this morning, and I missed it because I had work to do.
I don't know what I would sing.
I'm going to tell you. Could you sing "Give Me Something" by Yoko?
No.
Everybody can sing that.
Yeah.
If you know it.
What?
Go ahead. I'm ready.
That's not cold. Come on!
Hey, it sounds new wavy to me. It's one of the most modern sounding songs on Double Fantasy.
Well, we can't get James to sing. Dang. Okay. Sing "I Think I Love You."
I just know "I Think I Love You." That's the only part of the song I know.
That's all we need. Yeah. Susan Day does great backing vocals on that.
Yeah, a lot of
Not.
A lot of yeah.
Does they actually
no.
sing on anything?
What colored vinyl?
Uh-oh.
Does she actually sing on anything?
I doubt it.
I guess
Susan
we
Day?
missed it.
I think I love you.
No.
He pretends to sing.
Here we go, Brad. Oh.
Yes.
Oh.
That's what it was, Caitlin. Yeah, Caitlin Rose.
Caitlin Rose with a
She-
bonus 45.
Right. She.
There's
I know. I just saw the cover.
better on the cover.
Fell in love. So I had to buy it. And she's
Brad,
actually very good.
I'm
She's
on
act-
all the time, Brad. You just gotta join.
She's very good. Look it up. I think you'll enjoy it.
And Brad, I would love you on my streams too, and you too, Joe.
I don't know. When do you have regular times where you do them?
Yeah, I do one every one at 1 o'clock in the afternoon on Sundays with Dave. I'm Hoprog. He's my wingman.
Oh, today I was out because I went to the
Yeah.
church thing this morning, and then we went to eat about
Ah.
that time. Probably eating when you were on.
Yeah, you're
Went to-
always welcome to be on there because today I did my tribute to John Lennon, so you would have been perfect for that to be on the panel.
And next week I'm doing a Fab Gab on Sunday.
Whoa.
And I it's going to be at 3, so I couldn't get on. I had to check with everybody though. Oh shit! Sorry, I didn't mean to promote it here because people come on at 4. But usually, I try to accommodate in my mind. I'm thinking Doc's on. I don't want to be on at the same time as Doc sometimes.
I know the competition would be so great.
Well, I don't mean that. But
Last
I mean,
week I almost missed Docs because my chat went overtime. I went 3 hours and 58 minutes. Almost went 4 hours. I'm like, oh my god,
That's one.
that looks like a Western town.
Joe was
That's the
talking
album
about
I
that
got to
earlier.
listen to.
Joe was talking about that earlier.
Yeah, I have to listen to that all the way through a couple of times.
This one has the bonus track. It's no big deal.
Brad, you want colored vinyl? I will show you some colored vinyl. Just a second. Let me get the album.
Trying to find the worst Sinatra album to show you.
Yeah. Stand by, everyone. James is going to amaze us with some colored
The
vinyl.
worst Sinatra album.
Yeah.
Is there such a thing?
I actually there is.
I know, everything, like everybody's got one that they're renowned.
It's remember what's the one song that what's his name does?
Don't tell me it's
Here we go, Brad.
Here we go.
It's
Brad,
not-
look. Ooh.
what is that? Like that's light blue or something? It looks like bluish,
Yeah.
sky blue.
It's Give Me Some Truth, John Lennon.
Oh, I don't even know what I didn't even know that's what it was. Oh, man.
no.
I have it. I don't even know.
Oh, no.
And I also have the box set because this is only the two record set, but they omitted a lot of songs which are in the CD box set which I have. And here's disc number 1, and you get where the hell's the thing? It's the same color too. See?
Oh, look, Kimba's out there. Hello, Kimba.
Kimba. All right, you make me small.
Oh, Kimba.
Hello,
What's that?
Kimba.
Small, please.
Yeah,
There we go.
I know. It's hard to do. Gotta look at this.
Yeah, it is hard. When you finding those controls get difficult.
Well, I knew you'd like that, Brad.
That's it right there.
And you got to do it again.
I sing the
that's the one.
song.
Oh,
I
no,
have never
there now.
seen that.
It's from Australia or something. I don't know. It's he does like the Barry Manilow songs and stuff like that. It's near the end of his career.
Does he do Copacabana?
No, but he,
I'd like to hear that one.
I could hear him doing that.
it's near the end where he started singing everybody else's songs.
Music and fashion were always the passion.
Yeah.
And then he'd probably say, "Wasn't that a nifty tune?"
Does he do Mandy?
They fell in
I
love.
just know that I'm a completist when it comes to that. I just finish it, but believe me, I won't be listening to the last 5 of those probably.
I didn't know you were that big of a Sinatra guy.
I got on a kick because Tim started. Well, didn't start it, but
I started everything apparently.
because of his box set,
I
I had to come up with a better box set than what I had, and then it got me into some more stuff. And I'm going, well, I only got 4 or 5. The best reprise albums, if you want to call it that: Robin and the Seven Hoods, September of My Years, and
Alone. The Alone
maybe
one.
the first or two or three there. Those are the 2 or 3 I know for a fact or what.
Yeah. Up till Sinatra sings Sinatra are pretty good.
Right.
Sinatra
Hey,
sings
Ollie.
Sinatra is he covers himself
Right.
for reprise, which everybody used
Uh-huh.
to do. And those are pretty good versions.
Overall, though, I think the ones that got the most recognition was September of My Years. And,
I'm not old, Ollie.
I Neither am I. I don't feel old.
Oh,
You know, it's funny. I saw on Facebook you had like Paul, a picture of Paul recently. I think he had, like, he looked like, pretty good. And he's apparently another interview. He said, "I'm not old, and I'm not retiring," or something. He says in a new interview. And all the people in the comments were saying, well, not everybody. Some were saying, "Yeah, Paul, you're not old," and people were disagreeing, saying, "No, but you are old. You look good, but you're old. 80 years old. And it's a good attitude to have. He's got the right spirit, but he's old."
I
is that
saw a
the
very unflattering photograph of him recently where he had his hair up in a bun
Oh yeah, I have that. Yeah,
on the
that's funny.
beach. And it was, look, there's a reason people over the
It's
age of
it's
60.
easy to say that that's the worst picture ever taken of Paul, wouldn't you say?
Well, probably, I'm just saying it comes a time where you're supposed to wear shirts after a certain age, like 50 or 60.
I'm
Oh,
gonna see
yeah,
if I can
yeah.
find that picture. I have it somewhere.
It was,
he
it
said
was, and the man bun or whatever it is, Pebbles, I don't know what he was doing there.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pebbles.
Ringo had it for over 10 years. It didn't work for him.
I know. my younger brother had one, and I'm like, okay.
Yeah, but
Oh no, this wasn't the right. Well, this was good. This is my thumbnail for that I didn't use yet. Rosalind Kappa. I found a Burger King logo that's transparent.
Hey,
No.
Trish.
But I gotta find the picture of Paulie that we're talking about. Pebbly Poo Paul.
Mm.
I
That's what I
just saw it
call
and
it.
go, well, that's a
we're
shame.
doomed.
Tim, I got a question for you. You're the aficionado about Wood Girl.
DJ Trish.
Dusty was showing one for us because Mason, we were introducing him to Wood Girl on my stream today.
Oh, that's a mistake. That was a huge mistake.
Why the hell doesn't this woman wear safety goggles around bandsaws and sanders and everything, so she's gonna get an eye gouged out?
I was watching that.
Oh,
here it is.
What
Here's
I
the
said
Paul.
about it is they're not instructional videos.
No.
They're not how Wood Girl does not make how-to videos. It's not
That's
her
it.
thing.
That's the
Oh
one.
my god, wrong.
That's the one I saw.
No.
Oh, Paul, put a shirt on, please.
Well, I don't look
Just
that
so
good,
you know,
even in my
sorry,
20s. I understand. I'm a
but
big
he
boy.
has
I
that
don't
hair in a bun, man. What a pebbly poo.
I
What
laugh
the
more at the hair
hell?
than I did at his little belly.
It's
But
it's a good thing Paul died in '66, and that's not really him. That's
True.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but with orange hair in a bun, he's gonna look like Wilma
Yep,
Flint.
she makes what she needs, Paulina.
there was a video where Ringo's making fun of Paul because he's fat, and I wish I could find that again. They were together, and one of those things, and he was tapping Paul on the stomach, saying he was
Oh,
in
really?
bad shape. Yeah, I gotta find that one.
It's an actual video.
Yeah, it's a video at one of those like award things where him and
Let's
Ringo
see.
were together, and he
Oh, yeah.
tapped him on the stomach, going, "Yeah," like making fun of him, like he was starting to gain a little. And Ringo, of course, is pretty darn jumping up and down, jumping jacks, things like that.
Well, Ollie, just keep your shirt on, okay?
Yeah, don't take the shirt off. That would not be good.
Yeah. There's a trick to looking good at 80. Don't take your shirt off.
I probably haven't taken my shirt off since my 40s, and I don't plan on it. Trust me.
Ew. People were asking me last week, like, do a video with a shirt.
Shirtless.
Like what?
Shirtless.
Hey,
Shirtless.
Ali Perry, 60's not old, bud.
No.
All right, I'll tell you right now, 60's the new 50.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, every time I run into someone who's 80 or 90, going, "You're just a kid," when they're
But
talking.
see,
Yeah.
the problem is that people like Ali, this is what the problem is. They do think you're old. That's the problem. I never had a problem saying, "Oh, I'm 30, I'm 40, I'm 50." I never had a problem. But once you tell people I'm 60, 65, whatever it is, they think you're old.
Look, when you were 20, anyone over the age of 30.
Right.
Yeah.
I was depressed when I turned 20. I thought my birthday, I was like, "Oh man, I'm old." 20.
You thought they were all old. Everyone looked like grandpa,
Yeah, you listen to all those 60s groups. That's what they always say.
Thank God.
Well,
Yeah.
that's real music.
Yeah.
No auto tune on that one.
No.
Yeah, so to keep ourselves young, we should be buying Dua Lipa records.
If you got my Facebook page, I put up the Paul and John singing on the Shea Stadium. And they removed everything except for their voices.
Mhm.
And to me, it's amazing with all that was going on. And you remove everything else with this new technology, and all you hear is they could still sing in tune, even though they couldn't even hear each other. It was amazing.
Yeah. Did you see the new video they put up the other day of Here, There, and Everywhere with the cartoon of the Beatles getting off the plane and that?
I didn't see it.
I didn't
I
see
didn't see
it.
It's great. I think the Beatles deserve better.
I know. No shoes, no shirt, no chance.
Yeah.
I don't know, you might get some more female watchers. I don't know.
I'm Only Sleeping video was a good one. I like that one.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Yeah, that was better than
with the oil painting thing. That was very interesting. It kept my interest.
I don't know, might have to go check that out.
Yeah.
Done.
You did see my Facebook post about John Lennon's death, didn't you? Because it was on. I tried to post it at the very first time I saw the AP Newswire because it said he had been shot. It was a little bit after 10 my time. So I did it 10 o'clock last Thursday night. Exactly 42 years to the day, the time that I first saw it.
I was watching the football. I heard Howard Cosell say it when I was 20.
Thank God that's not how I found out.
Yeah.
What is this, James?
I called my wife, who was my
That's the Here, There, and Everywhere video.
Yeah.
If you want to watch, and I put in the private chat there for you, Joe, if you want to copy and paste it.
It's probably available
On
everywhere,
YouTube, I
right?
think, isn't
YouTube.
it?
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
all right.
I just thought I'd make it. I thought I'd make it easier so you don't have to go searching for it.
Okay.
I accommodate everybody like that.
What a guy, man!
That's good.
This is why there's nice
What
people here.
What a guy.
Yeah.
Oh, what's this? Beatle Brad just got the Beatles Revolver promo video set.
Huh?
Ooh.
What is that?
I think that's Beetle Brad.
Oh, yeah?
The promo videos.
So there's one video for every song.
Is there?
Oh, so all
Okay.
those new videos that they're making, they've put them in on a DVD set?
A video album. Yeah.
Boy, they're milking this like crazy, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Sell a few more copies.
Well, it's like the 159 songs from the single set. You can listen to it all on Spotify now, I guess. You can listen to it on streaming. You can.
But that's not the point.
Whatever you want.
I know you can hear it, but if there's a book that comes with it, and Paul goes to great lengths to talk about how 45 RPMs are what he was hooked on as a kid. It's all about the 45s. Really.
No, I'm not putting down the 45 collection. What I'm doing is saying if you at least want to hear the remixes or /
Be right back.
they are available.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how many of you are going to go in there and play each side. Are you going to do that one day? Or you just listen to it on Spotify and assume they are all taken from the original vinyl that they're putting it out. I'm assuming they're putting out the original recording.
Yeah.
So I think there'll be no sense in actually ruining your 45s, I guess. You just want to hear them. But a lot of them are remixes from 14, some from 18, some from 22. They have a lot of different remixes in there. So I listened to all of them this weekend, and I was.
What? This is something you might have to keep.
James is at it again.
Oh boy!
I'm gonna mute for a minute. I gotta yell.
Don't forget to wipe, James.
Oh man.
Crazy.
Have you heard that before? It's not a first?
Which?
Well, it sounded like that was added. I don't believe that was really his.
Oh.
That's the stuff he just ate.
I don't think it's going to come out on CD.
No, and it shouldn't, to tell you the truth.
I don't
I'm sorry.
It's a tribute to the singles that he has produced.
Yeah, just
So like, yeah, he could be.
you can play them. You can get them, like Robert was saying. You can hear them and download them. But
Well, I downloaded them, so I have them on file. But I just listened to them, and I thought, even if I had the CD set or the single set, I probably wouldn't take the time or
I get it.
possibly damage by playing them. I would keep them as a collectible, yet
Right.
listen to them because they're going to be identical to the file they released.
I get it.
I don't know if I'd take a chance of ruining them, I guess, since it costs so much.
There's what, $611? But you get
Oh,
a
here we
crate.
go again. Yeah, cheaper than if you bought them all as individual singles in today's market at like $10 a piece.
Oh yeah,
Well, I know it's
Right,
it's-
Tim? You're a fan of the
like
price too.
half the price. Well, I keep saying there's a Dave Clark 5-box that came out like
That's
3
what
months
zombie. That's
ago.
because I
10
did go to the
singles in
washroom
the
for
box.
real.
$120.
Oh,
Mhm.
Dave Clark
For
5.
10
Yeah,
singles.
we were talking about that.
And it didn't come
You
in a
know, I
crate.
mean,
the Monkeys
Didn't
had
have-
one single in it, but that was a little overpriced. That Monkeys one.
What is this? Ray is selling the Maca 45s on MP3s. Uh-oh.
I don't think the Monkeys is overpriced. Not compared to like Beatles stuff. It's not.
I don't think it'd be.
It's worth having.
I like that.
All the unreleased material is worth having. I found stuff I've never heard before, outtakes, and there's also a lot of instrumentals and backing tracks I've never heard before. So it's definitely worth having. It's just that it ended up being like a little over $80, and I thought for 4 CDs and a single, it's a little bit, just a little bit. The book could have been a little better, but overall, it's fine. I bought 2 of them.
Now that the floodgates have been opened, they'll do it to all of the albums.
For whom?
For the Monkeys.
Well, they have.
Well, yeah, but not like they've done with Headquarters.
Yeah, they've released the head that way. They released Birds and Bees on a particular cover one that way. They just released. They started going like backwards. I think they did Instant Replay, and I'm not sure about Presents, but I think they did that too. So they're going backwards. The next one should be if Pisces Aquarius or whatever you call it. So they've been doing them all that same format.
I don't know, Headquarters is the first one I noticed. So
I didn't buy the others because I'm not into presents, and I'm not into Instant Replay like that. In the head, they just really had to scrape the barrel to get any outtakes on head. So it was really not worth it for that. And so this would be the first one that was actually, I guess, worth it if you were a collector. And I know that going backwards, if they continue to do it, it's going to be better to have those first 3 or 4, right? As opposed to the last 3, you know.
Yeah. And when are they going to do the Partridge Family?
Yes.
An all vinyl box set with a all vinyl CD set to go with it.
Yeah. You know, all remixed, all the outtakes, all the.
Yeah, 27 versions of "I Think I Love
I
You."
love you.
That would be wonderful.
Yeah.
I think that'd be great. Yeah. We'll be looking forward to that, you know.
Mm-hmm.
The Ohio Express.
Ollie says F money. Well,
How old is Ollie?
Everybody's going to want to do
we
it.
love money. We love money.
Yeah, I like that.
We love money.
Yeah.
Robert P. is rich. Got $1,000 bills just everywhere.
Webster's behind with them.
Even these you wouldn't want to. They probably just for the reproductions, they're like between $3 and $5 each, based on where you get them. So they're not cheap.
Wow.
This woman does them. She does such a great job. I don't even try to bother because she did some really nice work, and they're in 2 pieces, whatever. I actually think they should like do a buffalo again. That's pretty cool. My camera's not that good, but she prints them really high quality. And my favorite one's the Indian one, which I've shown before. That's one of my favorite ones because I don't think it comes in good.
Okay. That would be good.
I actually think they should put that back on a 5 or 20 or something. That's pretty cool.
That would be good.
The Guardians.
They keep saying they're going to put a woman on one. Not that I have any problem with that. I just don't know who. They said Harriet Tubman.
Harriet Tubman, right? That's what I've heard for several years.
Nothing's happening.
I thought they're going to put
Yeah.
Trish Mullins on there. I think they should put
Yeah.
Trish Mullins on the bill.
I don't know who that is.
DJ
Oh,
Trish.
DJ Trish.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Maybe you didn't know her name.
No, I didn't.
I hope she's still here.
I can't keep track of everybody on YouTube. I haven't even seen the Wooden Girl or whatever you're talking about yet.
I just saw her
The
for the
Wood
first time.
girl. Yeah, she's an acquired taste.
I don't know if I should. You know, I'm a married man.
Yeah.
Well, you better take it in moderation.
I do like woodworking.
There you go.
Done it for years, but I built that cabinet behind. I built that cabinet behind me that all my stuff is on. So.
Yeah, Wood Girl, yes.
Hey, we haven't heard Paul Fit to be Tie-Dye talking about her like he was obsessed with her last week.
Yeah, last week. Yeah, it's been a week.
I was worried about him last week.
Yeah.
And he's trying to hook me up with her, get me married to Wood Girl.
Well, he's out on Vancouver, so it's quite a ways away.
Mm.
Oh, that's a sure.
There she is.
Wood Girl.
She's a doll. She makes what she needs.
She makes what?
Yep, she sure does.
She looks a little better than Yoko.
A little.
If John was alive, I'm sure he'd go for her.
I'm just kidding. I can barely see her, but yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of small.
Oh.
Well, no, I mean it's big on the my computer screen, but you know it's from a distance.
Yeah, but she's got lens.
Well,
You got out of curiosity, I will take a look.
You got to be able to see her the whole body there. So
that's what gets people in trouble when they take a look.
Yeah.
Now, see, we should get some sort of restitution for pumping up Wood Girl.
Yeah, Wood Girl.
I think so. Like,
Yeah, she only has like 175,000 subscribers.
But all of you guys are technically single. I mean, technically, you're all
that's
single.
the thing. That's funny how a lot of those kind of women can get all those subscribers, huh? Crazy.
Which you got 80,000 now or something?
Quite a few, yeah.
What does this mean? Ollie was on.
I don't know what it means.
Before Richards, Joe, he was outside drinking.
Well,
what does this mean?
Does that mean he's old enough to drink? I don't know. What is?
Maybe they're drinking.
I'm confused.
Well, if Brad or somebody else wants to come up, I've got a 7:00 appointment with my daughter, so I got to go finish cooking that special dinner. Get it all.
Yeah, sounds good.
But I appreciate
All right.
it.
It's
Glad
always
I
good
could share
to
a
see
few
you, Robert. I'm glad when you come up.
If you are interested in a special Sinatra,
Ooh, it's tempting because I love Sinatra myself.
the first thing makes it look cool, you know.
Yeah.
And actually, I tried to find some more of these, and they're not around. They don't make these crates anymore
Even Wood Girl doesn't do this.
for CDs.
I'm going to have Wood Girl make my crate.
Well, next, you know, as a joke, I was going to make as soon as the weather gets a little bit nicer, because here it's too cold to turn my saw on, I was going to make a little baby McCartney box that matches it, and then put all the little CD singles I have in it.
Well, that'd be cute.
You know, and just show it. Like, here's my box. And my brother can burn all that stuff in because he's got that laser that burns it into wood and makes plastic stuff. He makes all kinds of crap.
Yeah.
But, you know, like it's one of those 3D printers. So he can do that.
Very good.
But anyone that shows up on when the next time Doc's here, free tacos to those who show up.
Woohoo!
He just won't tell you what day.
Gotta like that. Free puffy.
Yeah.
Excellent.
And if I had a channel, I'd be posting the link to show you how to make your own. I sent one to Doc today, how to make your own puffy tacos.
Yeah. And the first thing is you gotta reach in and flip the thing while it's hot. The
Oh.
tortilla.
The only two places I now find they make them is San Antonio, Texas, and Michigan. That's so far those are the only two places outside of people's own home that they actually make them for sale. So I haven't been to San Antonio yet, but I have been to Michigan. All right, guys. Thank you very much.
Take care,
All right.
everybody.
See ya.
Take care, Robert.
Bye.
Bye,
Yeah.
Robert.
Bye. And now there's a race for the last square, if that be.
Now,
One
who's
more
going to be our
square.
mystery guest? I hope it's
We have a
Beetle
little
Brad.
while left. Yes.
One more square. We got about another half hour left, I think.
Yes.
So,
Mm-hmm.
so if Beetle Brad is still out there,
3 hours of duck.
yeah, 3.
Mhm.
That sounds awful, doesn't it? 3 hours.
No,
3 hours.
3
Ah!
hours of duck. Time goes fast when you do this, right?
Oh
It
dear.
does.
Oh,
It does,
no,
like-
no, not
It's-
sex.
it's-
Fine. I know we're talking about Wood Girl, but no.
Well, I went 3.5 today.
Where's your bug
Yeah.
spray? Oh, there.
Yeah, it's right there. Mhm.
3.5.
Spray them all.
See, that's the problem you have putting these shows on. You all of a sudden like, oh no, now what? You know, Jeez. It's hard enough to figure out, okay, who squares where to put up a thing. Now I got sex bots. So
Hey, don't forget to put. Oh, you got to link up. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yep.
For
So-
one more. Well, it's okay. We can do 5, I guess.
Well, I was hoping Beetle Brad would still be out there.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
think he's making dinner. Yeah.
Rosie ran away.
Well, he didn't say goodbye yet.
I
And
did-
Beetle Brad.
Calling
Beetle
Beetle
Brad.
Brad. calling
Fancy
Beetle
you
Brad.
showing your memorabilia.
Show me your
Beans died.
revolver
Paging
video
Beetle
album.
Brad.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'll be right back. Just a second.
Go ahead.
Again?
Take the camera and shut it off. See, why doesn't he mute shut the camera off? And the audio.
Boy,
Oh, wait a minute. Put the audio. Is the audio still on?
there's 2.
This might be good. Maybe he's got the runs.
Oh, no. Ah! Yeah.
Whoosh. Yeah.
It's quiet this time.
Yeah. Whatever.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kirsty blank. And
Oh,
Gene
oh,
Rayburn calls her Kirsty, and he tells him Kirsty.
Yeah.
And then he asks for her phone number. She's not too amused.
Hmm?
Can I have your
Is
phone
that the
number?
episode that Kirsty's on?
It's on YouTube. Just look up Kirstie Alley match game, and that's it. There's 2 of them. You got to remember.
Yeah.
And it's in great. It's HD quality. It's great quality.
Mm.
And the first one, she appears at the end, and they don't get to really have her play until the second one.
Oh, so
Probably both.
she's over
Hey,
to
Steve.
it.
Yeah.
Steve can come up here too.
Stephen Schnee.
Come up here, Steve. What's up? Glad you're doing well.
Schnee.
Yeah. And I still can't get Balding Boomer up here.
Yeah, well,
Oh,
Come on up, Balding Boomer.
come on. Yeah, we'd like to see
It's
you.
Balding Boomer. Hello, everyone.
I like Balding Boomer. Hey.
I didn't say I didn't
he
like
comes-
him. I just
Goes
imitated
up
him.
on
That's all.
in Stephen Snee's show. Yeah.
But
Oh,
of
wow.
course, we still have Dave.
That's pretty good, that one.
Oh, okay.
Had a
I think
huge
Dave
vowel.
is that,
There we go.
Dave is recycling.
There might be.
He's an environmentalist. He recycles everything,
You
including.
guys go get another joke book for bathroom humor or whatever. What? Stephen, go up and do your quiz show. What quiz show?
Yeah, what's the quiz show?
Quiz show?
Hi, everybody. I'm up. Listen, everybody. I don't want everybody to sign off just because I'm up. I'm trying to do my Stephen Schnee impersonation. I can't get his voice down.
Hmm.
Hello, everyone. Yeah, I know that's why people tuned out, because I'm on. That's not me saying it, by the way. That's him saying it. He always says that.
Yeah.
He
I
always.
think that William Devane was better,
Yeah.
I can't do anybody.
except
Hmm.
Yeah, I try to do my Doc impersonation. It's hard to do that one too.
now that's got to be tough. You got a lisp and everything.
Lisp.
Oh yeah, I have a lisp. Yeah,
I never noticed that.
it was pointed out to me in high school, and then I had to go for not remedial, but they tried to fix it. Well, it didn't work.
Oh, what that noise is? I never knew was a lisp.
Yeah.
I thought it was just the way you talk.
No, it's called lateral lisp.
I hate my
Yeah.
voice. Oh, God, I
It
hate my
makes
voice.
my CHs and my SHs and my Js and everything come out like Sylvester.
Jeez. This is darkish. I don't know.
There you go. Yeah, that would work.
Suffering succotash.
Stephen was.
Oh, yeah, he did. Yeah.
Oh, well, that was when we were playing match game.
Yeah, that
Some
was a
of
month or
the-
two ago.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Did really.
Yeah.
Two
Yeah,
matches
I
stars.
could
Leave him on
never
this
get a
one.
job in voice acting because of stupid lisp.
I've really thought of stopping videos. No, not really. But I've always hated my voice. Doesn't everybody hate the sound of their own voice when you listen to
yeah.
it?
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
There you go, Tim. We got yeah.
You know,
No.
my wife said, "You're driving me to my grave." I had the car out in 2 minutes. I like that one.
Yeah.
So, Paul, fit to be tie-dyed. Did you finally propose to Wood Girl? Is she going to marry you? Let's see where he goes with this.
What? So is Tim's actually? You can hear Tim or Doc.
I think dinner time is at 7.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I'm sure if you turned your head or whatever, like you know who is speaking.
Yeah,
Yeah, I would think so.
pretty much.
Yeah, I mean,
That's what Tim sounds like.
my
That's what Jeff
voice is
Yeah.
terrible.
Yeah.
I can't imitate it though. I'm trying to find it.
So when I started doing my podcast, that was an exercise in just listening to my own
Oh, you
voice.
sound good on the podcast. You just sound bad in person. No, just a joke. No, you sound good. You sound good on the podcast. I think when I listen to it.
Yeah, he actually sounds like a radio person, doesn't he?
He
When does
sounds
the
very
Snow
much like
Crab
he's
Pop?
romanticizing his music.
Oh, James.
Huh?
I'm
leeching. What?
I'm leaking.
Leeching Wood Girl for you, James.
Leaving.
Really?
Oh,
It was a typo.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Leaving.
leaving. Okay.
Okay.
yeah.
Ah. He's trying to set me up with Wood Girl.
Wait. I'm gonna fill in a square now.
Okay.
Who we got?
1, 2, 3.
Danny.
Well.
Hey,
Is this a
Danny.
pleasure?
What's up?
Oh, wow.
Hey, you're back.
Can you hear
Danny.
me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
You're good.
Oh, last time I had a lot of trouble
Mhm.
Oh, it
because I
happened.
had YouTube on,
Right.
and everything was echoing and everything was delayed, and I couldn't answer your questions.
Mhm.
That happens, yeah.
You're
Hi,
all
Joe.
good.
Hello,
Hey.
Danny. Good
What's
to
up?
see you.
Nice to see you, Joe. I've been watching you
Likewise.
for years.
I know. You're one of my best viewers. How you doing?
You just-
I'm gonna put you next to Joe. There you go. You can talk right to him.
Am I looking the right way?
Yeah, he's right there.
There you
Yeah.
go.
James, I missed your stream today, but I'll watch it tonight. I went out
Oh.
today. I was shopping
Watch the
because
stream. You would really watch my stream if you missed it?
yeah, always.
You
Even
would waste
James.
your time watching my live
No,
stream?
it's very relaxing.
Oh.
It's
Okay,
very
thank you.
relaxing. Funny at times.
Yeah, well, I try to be. Especially when they get me going, some of them.
I went to Jeff Kendall's site and watched that whole movie. It was about an hour long.
Yeah.
That was very interesting.
Mhm.
And Tim doesn't make any videos. He's getting lazy.
I have tons of videos made.
Yeah.
I haven't put them up. I forget.
Hey, I'm doing one every 24 hours at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do.
Gotta get them up there.
Oh, you're famous. You might
No,
not realize
come
that you're
on.
famous. Everybody knows you.
People are listening now. They're going like this.
Well, Danny, did you pick me out in the video?
Yeah, you're playing the guitar.
Yeah, playing that red guitar. That was part of me.
Yeah,
I was
those
8 years old. That's part of me. Mhm.
that's pretty cool. Yeah. The home videos is pretty cool.
Mhm.
No sound. There was no sound.
No, it was from like an 8mm. You know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
Back,
very nice to have. Very nice to have.
yeah.
Yep.
Thanks.
But we can fix that though. When he's
Yeah.
playing the guitar, we can just overlay. some
Wow. Yeah, some Jimi Hendrix feedback. Wow, yeah.
Hey, I like James' voice. He has a great voice.
Oh,
did
thank
hear
you.
him sing?
Norwegian wood.
Yeah.
Yeah, you saw that.
Of course.
Mhm.
Yeah, I have to watch your stream and playback. I was out today, so you were on early. You were on pretty early. I wasn't home.
Yeah, it's
I was
long. It's about 3.5 hours long.
on, So, Joe, it's nice to see you.
Likewise, this is great.
Now you know I'm not a, what do you call that? What's that name? A troll. I'm not a troll.
You know you're not a troll. What do you been for years? You've been coming on. You sent me some stuff. Right?
Yeah. That's right. Yeah, me and Robin.
A photo you sent me. I
Yeah,
still have it.
that's correct. Yeah,
I should have. Where's my pile of photos?
it's okay, Joe. I know you.
I can't get it now.
You're organized like I am.
Oh,
Yeah.
like I said, if I showed you this room, oh man, this does it perfectly because you can't see anything except
But
this.
Joe, that's your room. You can have it the way you want it.
Well, I don't want it this way. I want it more organized. I'm usually an organized person, but
Yeah.
not lately. Not lately.
Well, you know what? Your time is consumed by making videos, going on different channels. And I watched the video, Ken Michaels Radio. I watched that, but I watched Talk More Talk, but I don't comment. I should.
Oh, well, let us know you're there. Let's say hi.
I watch all that stuff. Very
Oh, cool.
interesting. Back
Thanks.
to the egg. Everybody picked Back to the Egg as one.
Yeah. That everybody. That's one of the most underrated we picked.
Yeah. It was amazing. Yeah.
You gotta get that. Play this back, Doc, with that moment when he said that, and Tim Allen went.
I'm just yawning. No, I've been tired today. I've been yawning.
No,
I'm
just having fun. I'm just having fun.
Tim always looks tired.
It's because I am.
That's because he isn't getting sleep.
Tim, you don't sleep too well, do you?
No.
Hey, I've been sleeping in a recliner since October 6th, I think. Like, I have a couch, you press the side electric and it goes back like a recliner a little bit.
Uh-huh.
And I've been like sleeping in that. I haven't been in a bed since then. I sleep better in that in a lot of ways.
Yeah, comfortable. Yeah, it's comfortable. Yeah.
Which is weird. I maybe because, no reflux, you're sitting up but now I'm getting into a habit. I know everybody's fascinated by this, but now I'm getting into a habit that it's one thing to sleep like say you're in the chair, you're like this, right? But now I'm starting to like turn on my sides while I'm sleeping in the chair.
Mhm.
You're using it that way, and that's not really meant for that.
Oh yeah, I don't do that. Yeah, you might flip over in a recliner if you go to the side.
No, wait a minute. Not this one. This is a couch. It's a couch. It's heavy, and it's.
A heavy couch with the recliner built in.
It's reclining like my half of the couch.
Couch. Yeah. What's up, Doc?
Hello there.
You should patent that. That's a good saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, James. He has a decent voice. So what's new? And Jeff, what's up? Is it snowing in Oklahoma?
No, it's cold and it's rain, but it's not cold enough to stick yet.
Wait a second.
So,
My niece is getting married in Oklahoma. She lives in Oklahoma.
What
And it's going to be November. I'm going to the wedding next
November. Oh,
Yeah. Well, I might have to pop in.
okay. Oklahoma City, maybe?
I got to find out where she is. I don't know where she
I
is.
hope it's Oklahoma City.
Chaotic? What's that word?
Crazy.
Chaotic.
Crazy? I'm not crazy.
But he likes it. He loves
Well, you may have to come up on some of mine when I do it. Unless everybody's afraid to come up on mine. No, I won't name names.
Well, as far as the knowledge, I don't have the knowledge you guys have.
Maybe that's what it is.
Oh,
Yeah, but some of them are just, when we do BS sessions, not.
Oh yeah, Danny, you have to go on Joe's panel.
Yeah.
I've done it. I'm not shy with Joe.
fine.
I've done it a
I
couple
need
of
to
times.
again sometime.
He knows I have knowledge.
I'm not really shy. If I was shy, I wouldn't be on right now. You know.
Yeah, you don't see me shy there.
You know what the problem is? Everybody talks at once. Sometimes it's very hard because everybody, like Joe says, everybody wants to say something. Everybody wants to talk. They want to get stuff out, and
Yeah.
it gets overwhelming.
It's hard. Well, it's natural because I mean everybody wants to say something, and there's
Yeah,
not like a moderator. You know,
yeah,
nobody said, "Okay, you talk." Now you talk. You
yeah,
know.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So,
I noticed with Talk More Talk, every time somebody talks, there's a green square,
yeah. Right.
Oh,
right?
that's
Right.
because they're using Zoom.
Zoom.
Is that
Zoom,
what it is?
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Zoom.
Or
I
they,
said that's pretty cool, you know. But yeah, I watch a lot of video. I watch. It's amazing. I'm retired. I don't work anymore. You know, I've been retired since 2004. I'm 66 years old. You know,
yeah, good for you, Danny.
and I relax and I listen to you guys. I'm out
Yeah.
in nowhere's land. I live in the country. I'm about 77 miles from New York. I'm upstate New York. I'm
Upstate.
I'm
Oh.
not I'm
Mhm.
not Doc, I'm not close to Albany. Albany's about an hour and a half from me. I'm next to Woodstock,
Oh.
Bethel,
Whoa,
New York.
Bethel.
Yeah, and you know what's coming in February? I heard. Uh, Denny Lane is doing concerts in wineries, and he's
He's
gonna.
Oh.
he's
Yeah,
got to
he's
be
gonna.
drunk to perform.
No, this is for real.
Probably a little bit.
Wineries, and he's going to be about 5 or 6 miles from me in sometime in February.
Oh wow.
Penny Lane, it's all acoustic, all acoustic.
Mm.
So I'm worried. I'm worried. Oh, you know, otherwise I might just decide to take Robin and go. You know,
Hmm.
Yeah.
That'd be
Go
and
nice.
for
I'll
it. Have
say
some fun.
I tell him that Joe sent me.
Yeah, you should come out to Beetle Fest. You're
Yeah.
not. You're only 70 miles away.
Doc, are you coming to the Beetle Fest? Or you didn't make up your mind. It didn't
I
make
already
up your
made my
wallet.
mind up. I just don't know how to do it.
You gotta be. You gotta. And also, it costs.
You
It
know,
Be right
costs
back,
money.
guys. Second.
I wouldn't mind, you know, but I have spinal stenosis. I can't stay on my feet too long. I would need a wheelchair.
Oh, I
Oh,
see.
really?
Because I have what they call spinal stenosis. It's narrowing of the spinal canal, and the nerves that are in the canal are being.
Yeah.
And what happens is like when I wake up in the morning, it's like you ever see a newborn calf when it comes out, it stands up and it's
Yeah.
walking. That's
Oh
my
yeah.
leg.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
unfortunate. Yeah.
so
Sorry
it's
to hear
hard.
that.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard because
Yeah.
I'll get a lot of weakness in my legs and stuff like that. You know, but
Yeah. There's a lot of walking around there.
oh, DJ, say hi, Trish. Hi, Trish Mullins. That's Trish Mullins.
Yes, it
Yeah.
is.
That's true.
She's
Yeah,
a great photographer.
yeah,
Yeah.
she's a
Yeah.
sweetheart. She sends everybody music and stuff like that. She's got a big heart.
Mhm. And lots of mixtapes.
I know she's in New Jersey. I think she's in New
Yeah.
Jersey.
Yeah. And she's got a tremendous heart for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute, Tim Allen. Well, I was looking at the comments. What are you showing, Tim?
Trish CDs.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's Trish CDs. Oh, okay.
Trish CDs.
That's nice.
Yeah,
Proud
she's got
comment.
Now you're froze.
You know.
Okay.
Somebody mentioned something, I
Yeah.
gotta show it.
There you go. Trish CDs right there.
yeah, she's very nice, very thoughtful. Where did James go? He's taking a leak again.
Oh, again, I was paying attention.
I heard the
Oh
toilet.
no.
I heard the toilet flush,
No.
but I think it might have been Joe that did that.
No,
think
no,
Joe-
no.
Joe
It might
flushed
have been
that.
it might have been James washing his hair.
I don't know.
Oh my God!
No,
That's
but
how
Doc,
it
I
is
know what you're
sometimes.
saying when you say you don't know how to get. It's like I'm like that with a lot of things. Like
Can you put two? Can you
Joe.
put two of them together, like the
Joe.
flesh and the you know?
Oh, no.
yes,
I got a question for you, Joe.
yes, Danny.
Like it would,
Did you
it would
ever
take me 9.5 hours to drive there.
Wait a minute.
Oh
Hold on.
yeah.
Did you ever
And-
see Chapter 27?
Wait. One step at a time.
Say what's that?
Chapter 27.
Have you
What?
seen that movie?
I actually did watch it. I thought it sucked, and not because of the subject matter, only because of the subject. I just thought it was a bad job. I
I
thought
heard
that a lot of mistakes in it.
I heard they did a lot of history. A lot of, what's the word they use? I don't know. They did a lot of history, and it's pretty close to reality. You
I
know,
found mistakes, and I did a review on it on some website one day.
I found a mistake too. I found a mistake when he goes to the curb because he looks at the
Oh
back of the
God!
album. He goes to the back of the album, and he sees John and Yoko at the corner. But he didn't stand at the corner. He stand in front of the Dakota. That was different.
Yeah.
I
Well,
don't like.
among many things, I have my review somewhere. I'll have to look. I'll have to go locate it because I don't remember it. It's been a long time
Oh,
since I've seen it.
the word was research.
Yeah, I just know I didn't like it. Not because of the subject. I wish
Yeah,
it would have been more faithful. I don't know. The guy looked good though.
What are you talking about, Martin? I'm confuzzled.
Yeah, let's
What are you
not talk
talking
too much
about?
more about it. It's about the jerk of all jerks.
no. We don't want to advertise him. No.
But it is what it is. Was
Yeah.
what it was. And Doc's trying to get to the fest. And you said something about how long it is or something you were saying
It
too?
takes
Oh,
about
okay. I
9.5
understand
hours.
now. Sorry about that.
9 hours?
Nine and a half.
That's
I know.
nothing.
I know.
You know,
Why don't I don't know how kind of shape your car is in. Is it in shape to make the trip?
I hope so, except the last week the service engine soon light came on.
Well, what you do is you go somewhere for 4 hours or five. Because when I drive to Maine, it's like 5 hours to drive to Maine, and then you stop a little bit on the way, and then it'll be worth your while.
Well, yeah, but to stop every whatever on a 9.5 hour, if I went it straight, then I wouldn't get there till 12 hours or something like. Got to
Make
stop.
excuses. Make excuses, buddy. No, Friday doesn't really mean much in there. You go Friday. Well, I don't know how many days you want. You
Well,
gotta stay over.
I was thinking, get there like say Friday night, and
Yeah,
then leave Sunday.
yeah. You
Something
leave.
like
Are you an early person at all, like me?
I'm early if I have to be, but I don't like to be.
Leave the house at 6 o'clock.
Yeah, yes. You say start
That's what
off
I
at 6
do.
o'clock, and you get to New Jersey by about 5 or something like that.
Right in time for rush hour on a Friday. Forget it.
What, in New Jersey?
Well, New York and New Jersey, right? New York is after New Jersey, right? Exactly.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's worth it. But it's worth it.
Doc, you could take Wood Girl with you.
Could be.
Yeah, that'd be good.
I was so amazed last year when Ethan Alexanian showed up. And I went like, how did he do it? How did he
Oh,
do
you're right.
it?
He's in Canada.
Yeah, so I'm sitting there like, well, if he could
Well,
do
I
it.
really don't know much about traveling because I remember one time again. I know nothing about geography. So there was a time when I was going to a horror movie show with a friend of mine, and it was in Pittsburgh. And I figure I'm in New York, Pennsylvania's fairly close. It was like 9 hours, 8 or 9 hours to get there
Right.
driving. And I'm like, how the hell did that? Well, you
Because
Pittsburgh.
Pennsylvania is huge. Pennsylvania is like
Yeah.
Texas,
So we drove like all the way to the end of something, and I'm like, I wasn't thinking. I'm thinking Philadelphia or something. It's like,
and usually you're going south, okay? So you wind up going. I mean, Pennsylvania is a big rectangle, and usually you wind up going from the top corner down to the bottom corner, which makes it even longer.
GPS will take you anywhere. GPS on your phone will take you anywhere, right to the door.
This is true.
Yeah, pretty much.
But it's better if you have a travel companion. Obviously, but.
I'm really close to Pennsylvania. I could ride a bike and be in Pennsylvania in 15 minutes from my house.
Really?
The other side of
really close to
Pennsylvania. Tim, I'm on Matamoros side of Pennsylvania. You must be on the other side of Pennsylvania because I'm about 5 hours from you. Because I went to Watkins Glen on my honeymoon, and you're by that area, the Finger Lakes.
Yeah, I'm down really. Like I said, really, really close. The Pennsylvania border is really close.
So that's why Paul McCartney was not very impressed when I said to him, Paul, please, I came all the way from Canada.
Oh yeah,
I
yeah.
should have said somewhere else.
Astro Zombie, I'll pass on that. Thanks.
Well, Tim, could you go visit Richard Dolan?
No,
Robin.
no, I couldn't.
Say hello to
Check in
Joe.
with his recipes. Yeah.
Oh,
Is that
Robin says
Robin?
hello.
Hello,
Yeah.
hello,
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 Robin.
hello.
Oh,
This is Kenny.
Wear clothes. Come on.
Cooking
Jay,
dinner.
what?
You don't have to be.
She's not wearing too much clothes.
Oh, okay.
Watch, baby. My dogs are not here. Well, the dogs are over there. Come here.
Oh.
I think she got clothes on. Come here. Say hello.
I'm glad.
It's okay. She feels nervous.
Anyway, Joe got your picture, so he knows what you look like.
Oh,
Yeah.
just aged
Yeah.
10 years.
No, he didn't. Age. Go ahead.
There she is.
Hi,
Hey,
Robin.
Hello. I see one of your eyes. Okay. Hi
Yeah.
there. How are you,
Yeah.
Robin?
How are you all doing tonight?
Pretty
fine.
good. Pretty good.
Doing
Good.
I got it working better today. Last
Good.
week it was
You had a
terrible.
bad echo. But, all right. I don't want to interfere.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah.
If you ever get tired of Danny, you know.
Yeah.
There you are. Hey,
Oh,
now you're
okay.
famous.
Hey.
Hey,
Nice.
great.
All right.
You know,
Millions of people around the world have met her.
you know what her name was prior to marriage? And I swear to God,
Lennon.
Robin Williams.
Oh, my
Oh
God.
no, you kidding?
Really?
Next
Really?
time, yeah, I'm not kidding.
That was my name for years.
That's how we. Well, I knew Robin. She's 53. She's 13 years younger than me. I met Robin when she was 18. Her first apartment was in my house in Walden. I have a multi-family home in Walden, about 8 miles from here. And I knew Robin for many years.
No.
And one time I was at my brother's watching my mother. She had Alzheimer's, and my brother says, "You could use my laptop." I didn't have a computer at the time, so I was using this computer. So my nephew's son came into the house and he says, "You want me to put you on Facebook? I'll put you on Facebook if you want." I says, "Yeah. If I find somebody, I'm going to give you $200. In other words, a girlfriend." So I says, he opened a site for me. I said, "What can I put on here that's very interesting?" Not many years ago, but several years ago, Robin Williams made a movie about 5 miles from here. The movie is
Really?
called The Night Listener. It's a suspense thriller. It's a very good movie. It was filmed very close to here. And in fact, when I go to Montgomery, I passed by the house where he was filming at all that stuff. So what I did is I put it on Facebook. So when I put it public. So when I put it on Facebook, a friend of mine that I know for a long time that also knows Robin hit on it. So on it, I left this out. There was a picture taken with my niece's husband and Robin Williams in Montgomery. So he gave me a copy of the picture. I forgot to add that in. I skipped that completely. He gave me the picture, which I have here. Next time I'll show you. And I put that on Facebook, and he hit on the picture, and then Robin seen it, and she hit on it, and we got talking. And 2 months later, 2 or 3 months later, not even, she come over to the house on my birthday. She said, "We're gonna make you cannoli cake," and I said, "Nah, she's not gonna come." And sure enough, she came, and we had a good day. And the
Give me
next
too much
day,
information.
no. The next day she came. She brought her slippers, her robe, her shampoo, and the day after, some more clothes. And within 2 weeks, she moved in. We were together a year. We got married. We've been married almost 10 years already.
Whoa.
Yeah,
That's good.
The
time
time went like
flies.
that.
Yeah.
That's a true story. Robin Williams was her name.
Okay.
Spelled the same, R-O-B-I-N.
Okay.
Okay,
Sounds
well, that's
good.
pretty fascinating when you think about it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. My niece, he looked very, in that photograph, He looked really tired. I don't think we're gonna be on long enough for
I'm
me to find it.
surprised he didn't tell you I moved to Maryland for
Grab,
9 years.
grab that thing over there. Maybe I can find it. How long are you gonna be on, Doc?
7.
You look at
I was kind of hoping
Photographs.
to set her down at.
We're fixing
Like 7.
to go. Yeah.
But hey,
You just dropped some of my 45s.
It came on too late.
Yeah.
Well, there were no openings.
Mhm.
You see this picture? Let's see.
Yeah. Okay.
Hmm.
Okay. I don't think anybody knows who this is, right?
I'm trying to read it. I can't really see the writing.
It's hard to see it.
Karen?
Yeah. She looks familiar.
I'm going to tell you who she is.
Who's she?
Her name is Elizabeth Herbert. She made many soap opera.
Okay, she's a soap star.
Soap opera. She was in The Doctors. That's an old series, The Doctors. As the World Turns, and many others. She used to come to our house in New York City. My mother used to make clothes for her. We called her Betsy. And
Tim's asleep. Sorry.
you fell asleep?
Wake up, Tim.
Keep
Why? I'm
playing.
all right.
Keep playing. Keep going.
You guys on me?
Yeah.
Tim, you falling asleep?
No, I'm not falling asleep.
Oh.
For you.
No, it's not you.
Yeah,
Because
it's
the
okay.
guy who never doesn't get much sleep.
No, he does. He
Right?
stays up all the time.
It's not you.
Tim, that's no good. You have to get your sleep.
Use toothpicks.
Yes.
Yeah, use toothpicks.
That's very unhealthy. You need about 6 to 8 hours sleep at your age. You're 60, right? That's all
What
you
are you
need.
talking about? I only get like 4 or 5.
Yeah, that's not bad, 5 hours, but I don't think he sleeps very much. This is amazing, it says. Ollie, is that a look?
The entertainment value is above the roof here.
See, this is what happens. You're not used to coming on, so therefore it's very exciting for you. It's like, oh, I want to talk. I want to tell you everything.
Yeah.
But it's like it's bad timing.
Yeah.
Oh, who's that? Make them big.
Too much late night watching you
That's me in school.
Oh, come on.
I was in school. That's 11th grade. Look all
What's
my
that
hair.
stuff on your head?
Wow.
I don't know, man. I didn't believe in haircuts.
I'm supposed to be eating dinner at 7 o'clock. It's 7:03.
Yeah.
4.
I know the entertainment value is just through the roof here.
Good.
That's it. You just used up. Doc used up all his time for the month. On street
Doc, if you have to get off, it's okay. I don't mind. I don't want to keep you on if you want to get off.
I know, but see, this is the best stream Astro Zombie seen in 2 or 3 years.
Oh, here he is. Yeah.
I got a lot of stories. But I got to think about them. But yeah, I got to find the picture next time. I'll show you the picture. Yeah, he looked very tired.
Yeah. Do you know who's
Back next time.
saying hi.
You got to go now, though. It's 7 o'clock.
Okay.
Hi, Stephen.
Stay awake, Tim. Stay awake.
I hope you're doing well.
No,
I keep leaning down. I'm reading comments, and I'm also getting stuff from other stuff that I don't know how to turn off.
Hey, the video.
I see.
All right. Anyway, I gotta go. So anyway, Danny, it was good seeing you here. Please come back.